All right. So, to begin the recap of last week, you guys did a bunch of stuff. Which happened was basically you got your new weapons, which some had JoJo references in them. One of them literally being just called Golden Requiem, which I realized after the fact. So, whoopsies. I guess now I can never merchandise this again. Otherwise, I'm going to get sued by Tokyo, Japan. Afterwards, you guys got some magic items. Y'all got your rings. You met Ringo the Ring Mage, which you all seem to very much like. You guys got a folding boat, which was nice. You guys, one of you, the guy who wanted a boat, got a boat. And then after all that, you guys went to find a job, basically, because nobody was just kind of like offering one to you. You kind of had to go out and find one. So you went over to Zobek, who was actually packing his bags because apparently the Fey Lords that owned the land of Zobek came over and was just like, hey, we're going to be taking over. So pack your shit. And he was just like, well, all your documentation's in order, so I guess I have to go because it would be kind of rude to just be stay on the land when the landowners don't want me to be there. And so you guys came in and were just like, you know what, maybe you could just do one last job here to prove that at least you could stay on some kind of law enforcement type of situation, or at least stay within the boundaries of your town. And at that point, he basically said, well, I got information from the Fey Lords that there was a cult that was popping up in the Briarbush Hill, and I'm not sure if that's even the thing that was there. Hold on, let me just double check, make sure my spelling's correct. The Briar Black Hill.
Yeah, pretty close.
Yeah, okay, I was close. Where apparently there is a demonic cult there that worships the demon Malkabal. Which kind of sounds like broccoli, but which you made a comment on. I don't know why I'm referencing that. So you guys went over to Briarback Hill in your new boat, and when you got over there, you quickly investigated and found that there was a hidden temple underneath the boat. No, not the boat, the hill. Upon entering, you found a pretty grisly display of a hidden temple underneath the hill with quite a bit of just undead monsters inside there, which was not great at all for the environment. In fact, it looked very grisly and very dramatic under there for certain for you guys. So upon destroying some undead drakes and little goblin chefs who you don't know why they were there or even what they cooked under here, you can guess, but it's not great. You guys were accosted by worms in black cloaks, which were very disturbing, but you quickly put them to rest, and are now kind of inside this chamber where you can hear a haunting sort of chant coming from around this corner.
Do you guys hear that?
Yes, I do. Probably the ritual they were talking about.
Have the goblin take a peek.
All right. I'm gonna sneaky over there.
All right, you're gonna sneaky over there. Make a stealth check. Wow. Yeah. I mean, yeah. You snuck. You have not sneaked. You have snuck, as in you are doing the best sneaking possible. So yeah, Bosley, you go around the corner. You take like a good look around there. I'm going to just, as you peek around the corner, you nab eyes on what appear to be a large, sort of cultish chant going on right now. You see one cult member here in this chamber over here. You kind of just see everything at this point. You can see that another cultist is right over here. Bosley, I just need you to stop there because
Okay.
if you move any closer, that might set things off. I'm just telling you because you got that
Okay,
critical
okay.
critical success. You see these two cultists over here are continuing sort of chant. You see a giant purple worm creature in the middle of this place, just sort of coiled up. You see another. You see one, two worm members over here. Let me just double check. Control L. Yep, and that is all you can see from that vantage point. Let me just get my notes real quick just to see if I need to narrate anything else. So, for a second.
Yeah, I just didn't know if I was supposed to be seeing something and I wasn't close enough or something or what.
Yeah, you're good. Actually, hold on. Let me see if because you have dark vision, right?
You've got it. I'm set
Yep.
up. I can see 60 feet ahead of me.
Cool. That's what I wanted to. That's what I wanted to know. So yeah, you do that, and you see that. Get the notes. So the walls of the tunnel fade from a dull gray and black to bright and bloody crimson. The walls pulsate as you kind of move through through the hall bossly, and the bass notes of the thunderous heartbeat rumble through the cave. Soon the sound is all around you. The tunnel curves and you emerge into the atrium of a massive beating heart. At the far end of the chamber swirls a vortex of color, sickly green morphing into puce, and then a gangrenous black and yellow. Four warm-hearted cultists stand in a small venture circles on sides of the chamber, their heads lowered and chanting demonic verses. You see that each one is surrounded by at least half a dozen corpses already have been sacrificed. And in the middle of this atrium is the undead priest leading this incantation. Beside it is a coiled purple worm.
Okay.
And because we're kind of in here now, and so let me just. So yeah, you guys, this is definitely like a cultish ceremony is going on.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna back up. Head back to the boys. Well, it ain't looking good in there.
What do you mean?
There's quite a sizable worm in the middle of the room. Two more of those worm things, and a couple of guys. Doing chants
What
Sounds
kind of
like a-
chance?
of the demonic variety.
Sounds like.
Can you replay the chant?
Cult.
You know, can't say that I can.
Then
This
how'd you
sounds
know it
like-
was demonic?
You know, demons, they got like a certain way of not sounding wholesome at all.
It was very. They spoke in deep voices. It wasn't like a lighthearted sing-song kind of chant. It was
Got
definitely
more like a.
Yeah, they definitely if they use their voices for singing, they would definitely be in like a bass treble band right now.
Donovan,
Yes.
walk lightly.
It sounds like just a simple ritual to me. Come on.
I'm gonna pull a trick out of my bag of tricks.
Oh, okay. Awesome. So yeah, let me give you your bag of tricks. And which bag of tricks did you have?
I had the rust-colored bag.
Awesome. So a rust-colored bag of tricks. Roll me a D8.
Just did.
Oh, a D8. Okay, all right. A 7. You pull out of your bag. Where do you throw this thing?
I guess right behind me.
Okay. You pull out of your bag of tricks, and it lands with a kind of a gigantic sort of thud, out towards the in front of you, and it's a lion.
Oh, okay.
The lion arches its head up towards you and gives its paw like a firm lick, as if it's like it's kind of like an alpha animal already. And it's looking at you like it wants to like know like what have you called it here for?
What in the? What are you?
Bosley, what the hell are you doing?
What are you doing?
I bought this bag from this nice lady in town.
Bought a
What?
lion?
A bag? What?
She
A
called
bag
it
of
a bag of
lions.
tricks. Didn't tell me what kind of animals were in it, but
We're gonna have to
supposedly
kill it
they're-
now.
Oh God,
no.
the druids are gonna go nut. How many do you got in that bag?
As far as I know, I don't know how many there are.
Hey, lion, can you hear? Can you listen to me?
The lion looks to you and it nods.
You want to go scope out what's it?
You see it look over to Bosley, as if like for confirmation.
I look at the lion and say, "Roll over, lion."
Huh?
It rolls over, but it's clearly got an attitude about it. It's an alpha animal that doesn't like being ordered around,
What
but
are you
it's
what are you doing?
Not the time, Bosley.
I
I'm
peek
doing
out.
an example,
I,
okay?
pe- I peek out the corner and I say, "If you want to keep watching the circus, do it. But I'm going to fight."
Well,
okay.
lion, let's
maybe we
let's
should
assist him.
Okay, are you just charging in there, Donovan?
I'm just taking my time. I'm sauntering,
Okay.
pretty slowly.
You're sauntering slowly. All right then. So what did the rest of you?
I'll follow behind the lion.
Well, I guess we're going
Yeah,
with
I'm
him.
also
We're not
gonna
gonna just
follow.
let him walk into a.
I'm walking in there.
I'm walking here.
I wanna ask Margaret. Hey, stay by the entrance of this and let me know if anybody shows up. But come back to me right away if any.
Okay.
It's right by
Margaret
this like this
nods.
cave entrance right here.
Yep. For anyone that wants to get over here, you can get to right about the entryway before anybody takes notice of you.
Just got a lion in behind us. That's pretty all right.
Yeah. Yep. So, well, everybody. Okay, you're gonna go in front of the lion carrot. Okay.
Oh, yep, that's somebody.
All right. Yeah. Minnie, I think Minnie, could you back up just like a second? I need to put the lion here. He's a pretty big old lion. Because he is a big lion.
Big dude.
s-
Cool dude.
He's a big old dude. So yeah. Let me quickly go back to my notes. So you guys see that the ritual is still like going on as you come into the chamber. Your loud sort of footstep palpitations have drawn the ire of the worm that is coiled up here. It gives out a loud hiss, and let's start the session by re-rolling initiative. So let's go ahead, kick things
Ooh, baby.
off.
Rolling initiative.
Roll initiative.
I sure hope Kevin goes first to cast that sweet fireball.
It would be nice.
22. Hell yeah, baby.
Why does me and Kira always roll the same initiative?
Because you guys are friends.
You best buds, you pals.
Yeah.
Right. Oops. Okay, so let's. Right, that guy's not that. And Chiboy the worms are going to do this. Okay. Oh, these guys are not good at initiative. Okay. So that's the initiative order. And I have to do it for the lion as well, because the lion is here now.
He is here.
He's here, and he got 21 in the initiative.
Damn, nice.
All right, yep. So that's all how that works. So yeah, Bosley, you are first in the order. You can feel that your lion is absolutely ready to follow you into battle should you need it.
All right. I'm going to order my lion on his turn to come up here. Just get directly in front of us.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna take a shot at big ol' worm fella.
Big old worm fella. Okay, go ahead.
Or let me roll my insightful fighting really quick.
Okay, yeah,
Forgetting that I gotta do that.
sure.
Oh shit.
Oof. Well, it's against his deception, right?
Yep.
All right. That's charisma based. So he's got a. He's not great at charisma. But he gets an 11. So that's going to. That's going to definitely pass your insight.
He's too wiggly.
He's too wiggly. He's like, man, I'm too wiggly, and he starts doing like the little noodle dance to try and outmaneuver your insightful fighting.
I can't get a read on this guy. All right. Well, I'm gonna take a shot at him anyway.
Okay. Definitely gonna hit. It's 5 piercing damage. You nail this purple worm right in his like hide area, and it snarls at you, clearly annoyed.
Okay. And I'm gonna end my turn here.
Great. All right. So let's see. We're starting on. Oops. Okay. So let's see. The worm is going to act. He is immediately going to run over to you, Bosley, or going to try to because there is Donovan. He's in the way.
Hell yeah.
So he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then you can go to get your opportunity attack.
Also, it'd be a 10 feet range.
Oh, it's a 10 feet range? Okay, I'll be here then. Yeah, so he would get right here because it's a 10 feet range. So, yeah. So that definitely hits. A 27 definitely hits. That's 11, 14 points of damage.
Oh damn! Now the lion can't get in the room.
Yeah, your lion will be stuck. So, fucking... That sucks. So... 17... Why can't I do basic math right now? Okay, there we go. So the purple worm is stopped by your attack. However, with its long neck, it is going to try and constrict Bosley because of its super like long range. It's got a 10 feet range on its attacks. So,
Okay.
oh wait, it actually can't hit you, Bosley, because you're 15 feet away. So it's going to go for Donovan. So, yep, it's going to do this. Donovan, what's your AC?
19.
It will fail to hit you then. It tries to bite you. However, that is not going to hit, so it's going to stay there.
Beautiful.
It is the lion's turn. Let's see. So let's see. It can. Let's see. So it can't really move around here very easily. So the lion is going to kind of just sit back here. He's going to ready an action for when there's enough space for him to move. He will move up and attack the purple worm.
It's all good, buddy. Take your time.
Yeah. Gab, it's here to go.
Let's see. I will. You don't see that, do you? Do you see my ruler or no?
Yeah, I see your ruler.
Okay. I don't know what's over here, but
That's just a wall. That's just a wall.
okay. I'm gonna cast Fireball right here.
Okay, you're gonna get the worm. You're gonna get two of the worm cultists, and you're gonna get two of the other cultists. So okay.
Hell yeah.
So roll that fireball. Okay.
Dang.
Alright, so
That's
we're
a
gonna
good ass
do.
roll.
So we're gonna do a dex save. Dex save. So two of the regular cultists fail to take 30 fire damage. They look super injured. The worm cultists are gonna try to make their saving throws. Okay, so one of them passes, and the other one passes. So those both save. They take 15. And then the worm is going to try to make its dex saving throw. And it fails. So it's going to take 30 fire damage. And it looks very injured as well.
And I'm just gonna end my turn because I can't really do anything else because we're in a crowded ass near away.
Yep. Manny, to go.
Are those those cultists behind the worm humanoids?
These guys?
Yeah.
These guys seem to be undead cultists. They seem to have been raised up. You can see that they have bony sort of structures to them that seem to make out to be actual skeletal fingers. So it seems like these guys have been raised up to do whatever this ritual is.
Alright, so then I'm gonna bonus action Hexblade's Curse, the big worm,
Okay.
and then just shoot it twice.
Okay. So you hit with the first attack.
Yeah.
Is that you rolled the wrong damage? I think.
No, I rolled the second one because the first one will roll as a crit, and it's not a crit.
Well, no. The first one was a
Oh,
a
just
regular.
just minus 10.
Yeah, it's just minus 10.
Yeah, just minus
Because
10 to it because it has the second one has sharpshooter.
where are you getting 19 then? Because so hold on.
Just take
Because
10 off of it.
yeah, I know. But where are you getting like the plus 10? Like
10 is
back?
sharpshooter. Looks okay.
sharpshooter.
2 is the base because it rolled the 2. Wait, did it roll 2? Where's the? It rolled the 2. 3 is from the proficiency bonus from being cursed, and then I got 1 for being my hex weapon, and I got 10 for being was it 10 for a sharp?
Yeah, but you okay? Oh yeah. Okay, never mind. I'm being dumb. I think. So yeah.
No, yeah,
That adds up.
and then 3 for my charisma modifier because my attack's based on my charisma modifier.
Okay. All right. So yeah, I'll just minus 10. So that's 9. And 6 radiant damage. You kill it with your first attack. So, since you killed it with your first attack, you still have your second attack left.
Oh,
Because listen, because you hit it with your first attack, you should have just rolled damage, and you haven't like actually. Because if you had
This is
killed it with
a-
your first attack,
this is a
I-
weaker worm than I thought it was gonna.
yeah. You. Well, I mean, it got fireballed. So.
All right, then I'll just shoot the one on the left.
Okay.
Well, I mean, the second one would have missed, right? Because I already rolled.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Yeah.
Second, yeah. Okay. Yeah. So the second one misses.
Then yeah.
Okay,
That's
so
it.
okay. That's your turn. So that's your move. Care, it's your turn.
Okay. There's a lot of shit way off distance. Can't really see very well, so I'm gonna move in. 10.
Humans be like, I can't see well.
What are these things here?
These guys are undead cultists.
Okay. Sorry, I'm still sorting out my character sheet. Let's see what kind of spells we got. Spell.
Sorry, what did you say? I think you broke up a little
I'm
bit.
gonna cast Spirit Guardian.
Oh, you're gonna cast Spirit Guardians. Okay. So you need a 15-foot aura, so I'll just get that for you.
I don't know what actually happens when I cast it.
So when you cast it, basically you'll get a 15-foot aura, and on these guys' turn, they will have to do a saving throw, to see if they get half damage or full damage from your attack. And anybody that steps into your aura has to also make that saving throw.
Okay. I'll just take a 5-foot. Both of them are in it now?
Both of them are in it. At the start of their turn, they will do a saving throw to see what happens to them.
Okay. Alright. I think that's all I'm gonna do.
Okay. So next person in the order is Donovan.
Alright, we're gonna go here, here, and we're gonna start just hitting that guy.
Okay. Yep. So the first attack kills him.
Okay. And then I'm gonna move 5 feet. And that's my
Okay.
turn.
All right. All right. So it's the worm guy's turn. On their turns, they're going to continue chanting. And they are going to ready actions. And Bosley, is your turn. As it goes to your turn, Bosley, you can feel the entire room around you begin to pulse with a heat sensation.
Ugh, gross. I'm gonna step forward a bit. And I'm gonna command my lion to attack this one on his turn. And then
Okay.
I'm going to shoot this one.
Okay.
Before I do that, I'm gonna roll some insightful fighting
Cool.
on Wormy.
This guy got a 1, so it definitely works.
Gnarly.
You're finally able to decipher this worm sort of cultist movements, and that is going to hit.
Oh, and I get to re-roll an A1s during an attack roll. So that's gonna be a 1d6. Not much better.
Not much better, but it's a 9. 16 and 19. You stick this arrow right into this guy. That's 18. Why is math so hard? So that goes down to there. All right. Is that your turn?
And that's gonna end it for me.
Okay, it is the lion's turn. The lion's gonna. Let's see. What's his lion speed? It's got a lot of speed. So it's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's weird. Oh shit! I think I took this cultist guy off the map. Off the initiative order. Shoot. Darn it. Actually, so it needs to do a saving throw for what happened afterwards. It's what happened after Care's Spirit Guardians. So give me a second to do that.
Wait, does it? Because it's friendly to the to the group.
No, not the lion.
No, not the lion.
Oh.
The cult guy. I accidentally took him out of the order. So
Oh.
yeah. So oops, okay, you just go back up there like a cool guy. And he fails, so he is super dead. So, did you want this lion to do anything else? I'll reset it. I'll retcon that so that you can actually command this lion to do something else on its turn.
I guess move up and attack this guy.
All right. He has 50 feet of movement, so he can totally do that. So he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. So you can do that. He's going to come up here, and he's going to do a bite attack. It's a 24 to hit, so that's going to hit. It's going to do 8 piercing damage. And as it does, this worm guy is going to use his prepared action to launch an attack back at him. So he raises a hand, and you see that he puts it on the lion, and he begins to infest him with its own worms. And you begin to see that these worms claw into the lion and seem to dig under his skin, causing some more and more damage to it. And eventually you see it start to drain it a little bit, and it's going to do a Constitution saving throw.
Damn. Poor
guy. Fails.
Damn. Poor
So,
guy.
yep. And so you see it get, like, unnaturally, like, unhealthy. You think this thing has been sort of drained of life. Okay. So it looks like very, very bad, but it looks like it can still keep going. Cav, it's your turn.
I am 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna go up here, and then I'm gonna shoot a level 2 chromatic orb at this one.
Okay. That hits.
It's fire damage.
20 damage. You see this guy obviously is in great amounts of pain as more and more worms fall out of its robe. You feel the heat of the room kind of flare up as this thing begins to die. However, you can still see, even though it grows smaller, it is still standing.
Then that'll be my turn. That's all I got.
Okay.
Move up. Shoot the one in front of the lion.
Yep. It's gonna hit. 10 damage. Still up.
Let's shoot again. Has advantage
Why does that have advantage?
because my first one hit.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So that hits. You see it is barely hanging on.
Alright, I'll shoot it one last time.
Kills it. Like, it was at
All
1
right.
HP. It was at 1 HP. It's not gonna do anything past that.
Alright, then that's it for me.
Carrot, it's your turn. You still have your spirit guardians around you.
What is this?
This appears to be some sort of portal that's here. You can't see what's on the other side of it, but it appears to be a portal to somewhere.
Okay, I'm going to take the dash action, and I will step beside the portal,
Okay.
and then that's it. That's all I'm gonna do.
Okay, this guy will use his prepared action care to attack you.
Okay.
A 21 is going to hit you, I believe.
Meets beats.
Okay. You're going to take 15 damage, and you're going to make a Constitution saving throw.
Ooh.
That's going to fail. Your maximum hit points decrease by 10 as worms infest inside of you.
Okay. Does it actually do damage to me?
Yes, it does 15 damage to you. It does 6 bludgeoning and 9 necrotic.
Okay.
So it takes off 10 and then takes off? Or, I mean, it takes off...
No,
How
so it there's like a separate roll for how much your maximum hit points decrease by.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And okay, so
I probably
Then
need
it
to
will
make
be-
a concentration check too, right?
actually, hold on a second. Your hit points only your maximum only decreased by 9. Sorry, I was reading that wrong. But yeah, you have to do a Constitution saving throw to see if your halo is still up around you.
Okay. I think it's a DC 10.
Yeah, it's DC 10, unless it was like major damage, which it wasn't.
Yeah, fuck y'all.
Yeah. You save, and your thing is still up. Okay.
My spirit guardians, by the way, are clearly Valkyries.
Hell yeah.
Sexy big titty Valkyries.
Big titty Valkyries, of course. Donovan, it's your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna get to right here. And I believe I can hit this guy.
Yes, he is 10 feet away.
Alright. So, we're just gonna... Oh, we're gonna start with that, I guess, but...
Yeah, all those hit. It's a lot of numbers. Give me a second. So that's 8, 10,
and then
22, 26. Oh my god.
that replaces the first one, which is the 1 plus 4 plus 1.
So it becomes 11.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me just fucking do all that math. So that's 11, 13, 15, 19.
65, I think. Or 40? No, I'm dumb. Don't worry about it.
Holy shit. Let me just count up the math, all right? Actually, you know what? Let Roll20 do it. So cuz I've got like a little thing here. So 2 add those numbers in. So 2 plus 2.
You said you're rerolling the 1?
Yeah.
4.
It's a D4, not a D10.
12.
Oh,
And
I'm
the
an
1
idiot.
was the butt.
then I still do get to reroll it.
49 plus 41. 51.
Okay, so 51 points of damage. All right.
Wait, I think. So you rewrote the wrong thing, right?
I did. I'm an idiot.
All right,
You-
so he looks very injured by this. I know, math. It's a real hard ball here. Oh shit. So it was 51 points of damage.
Yeah.
Okay. 97. Okay, so. Holy shit! Let me. Fuck. That was a lot of damage. So okay, we're just gonna leave it like that. All right. So. Yeah, you do 51 points of damage to this guy. He looks real banged up. And this one in the back here is going to use his ready to action at the end of Donovan's turn to go 1, 2, 3, and he's going to attack you.
Can he move off of his turn?
He uses ready action because basically his ready action was going to be basically if you came within like arm's length of the portal, he was going to like go and hit you if you were like disrupting the ritual, which
Alright,
you
bring
kind
it
of
on,
were.
guy.
That's a critical hit.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, sorry. So that's going to be. So do a Constitution saving throw for me. That's going to save. So you will not get any hit points deducted permanently, but you will, however, take 30 points of damage.
You could take that aura off.
Oh yeah. You're gonna take. Wait.
Unconscious.
Oh, you're unconscious. Okay. Yeah, he downs you. It is looking pretty bad. So that's a 0. I'll just put that at that.
Damn.
And on the Wormheart's turn, you see they once again hold their action, and do not take a move towards you. Seems that they are more fans of just like waiting around for something. Bosley, as it comes to your turn again, you feel the heat of the walls become like a boiling kettle. As you can see, smoke is starting to come off of them. And Donovan, since you're the closest, you can see inside of the portal. You see a fiery hand begins to reach outwards as this chanting continues. So you see like a giant fiery hand is trying to like claw its way out of this thing.
This ain't looking good, folks.
Bosley.
I'm going to command my lion to back up and pounce on that one.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use my insightful fighting on this one. How far away is he?
He is 50 feet away. So, yep, he's going to roll against your insight.
Where's my insight? There it is.
You got a 10, so you beat him. That's going to hit. So, yep, you get all your bonuses. It's 14, 18 points of damage.
Whoop.
Uh,
Change that 1 into a 4.
Change that 1 to a 4. So that's 6, 11, 17, 21 points of damage.
Alright. I'm gonna move a couple of feet closer and end my turn. Or actually,
Alright.
no, I'm not gonna move at all.
Okay.
Forget that. I'm just gonna stay here.
It is the lion's turn. Lion's going to go 1 foot back, and he's going to go in for a pounce attack on this one. He's going to pounce, and he is going to try to do a claw attack on it. It's going to meet it, so he beats it. So he's going to do a claw attack for 6 slashing damage. 25. Now it's going to do a, I believe it's. God damn it, my soda pop is give me the burps. Let's see. And it's going to make a strength saving throw to see if it is done up or if it is knocked prone. So let's do a strength saving throw. Gets a 14, so yeah, it beats it.
Damn.
And upon the lion hitting it, is going to use his ready action to try to kill it with some more wormy worms. Is definitely going to hit. Bosley, you see your new pet, the lion, is grabbed with a wormed hand, and you see a pretty gruesome sight as you see worms devour its entire body. Like it's almost like a piranha as like they begin like munching all over its corpse and like devouring up until it's just a skeleton on the ground. It is no more.
Alas,
That
lion,
was quick.
we barely knew you.
Captain, is your go.
Right here. I'm gonna cast Chromatic Orb level 2 on the one that just killed the lion.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's gonna hit.
It's fire damage though.
Yep. Wow, jeez. So that's 19 points of damage. You see this thing shrinks to about the size of a small child, and is still alive.
God damn.
Look at how goofy he looks in those big robes.
We will destroy you.
How was he talking?
We are all talking, and you hear like every worm is like sentient.
Oh, gross. He's
That's
like
horrible.
a hive mind. It's like that.
I look in my pouch for my healing potion, and I realize that I don't have one, and I don't remember when the last time I used it was. That's the end of my turn.
Okay, Minnie, it is your turn.
I will shoot the injured one first.
Yep. That's gonna hit. Kills it.
And then I'll shoot the next. Advantage.
Yep, it's an advantage, so hits.
Damn.
And then I'll just shoot it one more time.
It's gonna miss.
And I'm not gonna move forward, and that'll be it.
Alright.
Donovan, you gotta end this.
Yeah, of course I will. I'm gonna be the best.
Let me just do this math over here first. Because we are just playing with all the big numbers.
Before a fucking demon comes through that portal.
That's probably gonna happen anyways.
Now, if we can stop that guy from chanting.
Oh,
Probably.
actually,
No.
I forgot to ask, are these little wormy dudes considered humanoids?
These little human dudes are undead.
Forget what I said then.
Okay. Care, it is your turn. Give me a death saving throw.
Don't die.
Cool.
Dying. But yeah, you next is Donovan. Donovan, you see this large hand being ripped forward from the portal. And you see that there is only one guy left that is chanting.
Alright. I'm gonna get right here.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna bam, bam, bam. We're gonna check.
Shit, bro.
We're gonna see if this kills him.
Fuck.
Okay. Go ahead and re-roll whatever one was in there, because I'm sure one was in there somewhere.
There is one in there, and it is actually one of the 1d10s.
What?
It's the second one.
Okay.
There's a 1 in there?
I see a
Oh,
2.
yeah, there is.
Yeah, it's 1s or 2s.
Oh, okay.
These are big numbers. I'm gonna look. 58. You see as this demonic hand is coming forward, you slice and rip apart this worm to pieces and it falls. You see the portal close up, and you see the hand get sucked back to wherever plane of existence it was on.
Nice.
And the combat has ended.
Crisis averted, right?
Well, Donovan, you want to help our friend up?
I'm already tending to him. That's a medicine check.
All right. Yeah, you stabilize him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nobody died. That's nice. But this lion is super dead, so I'm gonna get him out of here.
Can I do like an Arcana check to see if there's like residue of the portal to see where it was at or anything like that?
Sure. You can do a religion check.
Oh, religion? Okay.
You kind of look around. You think that was a portal to the nine hells, probably due towards like the intense sort of demonic look of the place. In fact, like as you stop the ritual, you see that the walls in this chamber turn back to stone. You see like the wall, like the floors also turned back to stone. You see this kind of fleshy heart kind of thing that you're in. Is turned back into just regular granite and stone around you guys.
Well, I guess good thing none of us ate it.
Is there anything worth around?
Give me an investigation check.
Okay.
So you look around, you see on some of the dead corpses that are around here, you see that there is about 500 gold inside of like the corpses, about just like with their possessions and all that. Is about 500 gold worth of just precious possessions.
Nice. Take some.
You
Who
also
finds that?
find
Who finds
you-
the 500 gold?
I think probably Bosley because well, it's all around you guys because it's on like several of like rubies and gems that just these people have. But Bosley, you look on some of the worm cultists. You kind of pull out a scroll, and you kind of find out like what they were doing down here, just based off of like what this is. The worm hearts, or at least that's what they were calling themselves, intended to summon the lord of like one of like the lords of hell, not like a devil, but like a large demon of fire named Malkabal, in service to the Ashen Wolf to burn down and destroy the city of Zobek.
Well, found our motive, folks.
I mean, that seemed pretty odd.
Thank God we took 'em out.
Can't say I expected it to be the work of the Ashen Wolf, but what did I tell you? Dangerous fella.
Good thing we smashed the statue.
Yeah.
True,
Yeah,
true.
yeah. Don't act like you were agreeing to it. You didn't want to.
Yeah, I was afraid of what might come out if we did.
You're always afraid.
I mean, I came in here.
So what are we gonna do about our fallen friend?
He's
Is-
already well.
The lion?
He's just a skeleton at this point.
Well,
He's a
in
very
good
large
condition.
skeletal lion.
Nope.
No.
Is the lion even real? I pulled him out of a bag.
If you
No, but-
pull a lion out of a bag, does anybody even hear it?
I mean, yeah. Can't argue with logic like that.
Yeah.
Nobody can heal, right? Does anybody have a potion?
Well, I mean, he's already stable, so I'm gonna pick him up. I'm gonna carry him out of this nightmare.
We're not done yet.
Well, we're not exactly done with this place. There's just still another corridor.
Yes.
Well, I mean, do any of you have potions?
I
I'll
do
take
not.
I thought
Okay.
I had one, but I just can't seem to recall. I don't remember using it at all.
No, I took it from you when you were on your ass, and I brought you back up.
Tell you what, folks. I'll scout out the rest of this hallway to tell if there's any danger up ahead. And then we
Yeah,
can
I
maybe
mean,
take a breather.
yeah, if you want, like you can see like this, like the whole flesh bits of this cave have been restored back to stone. So it appears that like whatever ceremony or cult was down here has been vanquished. So if you wanted to take a short rest, you think like you'd probably be safe to do that now.
Let's tuck him in against this corner and take a small rest. Like,
What? Next to the dead bodies? I think I'm gonna move back.
Yeah, same here.
back to where?
The last place we rested, or maybe, you know, not where dead bodies are in this room.
Well,
There's dead bodies in that room too, but
yeah,
okay.
Well, then over here is fine.
just over here in this corner.
I'm gonna keep watch while these folks are taking a rest.
I'm saying, Bozzy, go on ahead and scout the area. I'll watch over these two. I don't need to.
You mind letting me take Margaret with me?
No.
Well, here's the thing. I can whisper things to Margaret, and then just go ahead and tell you.
I'm not letting you. I'm not letting Margaret follow a guy.
A little nasty.
Ooh.
Your loss.
I think you sent Margaret back to like the entrance of the cave, right?
He's still in the entrance, yeah.
Yeah. So Margaret's just hanging out.
So I guess these three are tucked in that little corner right here and resting.
Pretty much, I guess.
Yeah, and I'll stand right here and I'll keep watch on both of these corridors.
Before I go, in case I have a little trouble, I'm gonna pull another trick out of my bag of tricks.
Okay, give me a D8.
Ooh.
Okay, it's a 1. Bag of tricks. It's a 1. So you pull out of your bag of tricks a little. You pull out your bag of tricks and land on the floor. A rat.
Okay. Well, it's something. I'm gonna pick up the rat and put him on my shoulder.
You pick up this rat, and it looks like it enjoys being upon your shoulder, Bosley.
There you go. You got your own familiar.
I just look with a disappointed look at you as I walk down the hall.
Cool. You walk down the hall. You see that, like, as you go around the corner, Bosley, there's nothing over there. However, if you look around it a little bit more, you see that there is a door here.
All right. I'm gonna be really quiet and try to just peek my head in.
Sure. Okay. Make a stealth check.
Ooh.
Okay. You're gonna do that then. So let me just quickly go to my notes.
Did we successfully take a short rest or no?
I'm gonna wait until Bosley's thing ends,
Okay,
so in
alright.
case if anything happens. So you do this, and you, Bosley, quietly kind of look inside of here. I'm gonna take off this whole thing. Oh, let me. Fuck. You look inside this room, Bosley, and you see that there is like a graveyard almost of skeletal hands just popping up out of the ground, and they just seem to be hanging around there. There doesn't seem to be anything else in this room besides the hands.
Would I be able to tell anything from the outside before stepping in?
You could do if you're trying to see if like these are like traps or something.
Yeah.
Do an investigation check. So you think that these used to be kind of magical necrotic necromancy sort of traps set to grab and sort of rip apart whoever came into this room. But now you see that, like, since you've destroyed the cultists, they're just hands coming out of the ground.
Oh. Well, in that case, I'll send my rat first.
Okay, you send your rat first. Where do you send your rat?
To the end of the room.
You send him to the end of the room. He gets there easily.
All right. Then I'll follow behind him.
All right, you follow behind him and you reach another door.
All right. Once again, I'm gonna cartoonishly open the door very slowly.
Okay, you can make another stealth roll if you want. Okay, I'm just going to roll a few things. Don't mind me. Okay. That's fine. Okay, that's fine. And okay, he's fine. Bosley, you open up the doorway into this room, and you see on the other side of the doorway are 3 large figures inside of a kind of sunken pit where the door leads into. you see 3. I know I'm leading up to it. It's it's gonna be cool. I promise. You see, fuck. Hold on. Here we go. You see 3 elemental creatures inside here. You see there is one oh hold on. Can you see this? I think you might be up against a wall. There you go. You see that there is a fire elemental, there is a water elemental, and an air elemental inside this pit that are kind of just waiting around. You see they are obviously looking towards the door that you guys passed by when going into the cave. That you kind of went into the flesh direction instead of like the stone one, so they don't really notice you, Bosley, as you're checking in.
All right. I'm gonna close the door behind me and proceed back.
Oh, and also I'm just gonna turn off dynamic lighting since you've revealed the whole map, so I can just do this.
Is there anything interesting in this corner before I go back, though?
You go back, and you no, there's nothing interesting in that corner at all. It's just bones, just some bones.
Just more bone. Oh,
Oops, sorry, I accidentally did you guys stuff. Oof, my bad. I just changed the map for absolutely no reason.
okay. Well, I'll just head back to the group with my rat friend.
I can see everything.
Yeah, that's because you kind of revealed the whole map. So, like, you've been through all the rooms now, so I can just kind of reveal that kind of stuff.
Well, how do I say this? Maybe it wouldn't be the best idea to continue on. Maybe there's a few
Why?
things up ahead that are above our pay grade.
What do you mean?
What?
You know, things made out of fire. Like, made out of fire. Fire,
like-
wind, and water.
You mean like demons?
Not demons, they're like something else. Like
I don't think that's above our pay rate. We
Sounds
get paid. We get paid a lot.
Sounds pretty easy to me.
no, I've never
buckets
dealt
of-
with anything
Couple
like
of
it.
bucket
So,
of waters. I'm sure Cam could summon some buckets of.
well, seeing as how the fire thing is working together with a water thing, don't know what's going on.
I
One
find
made
that
out of
hard. I
fire,
find
one
that
made
hard
out-
to believe.
made
Fire
out
and
of
water
fire?
can't work together.
One made out of fire, one made out of water, one made out of wind.
I don't know if you ever heard that song, Ebony and Ivory working together in harmony.
Hmm?
Don't worry about it. It's beyond your time. I mean, it's simple. We could just take a rest, then
Guys,
we'll
it's
deal with it
Earth, Wind,
later.
Fire.
Earth, wind, fire.
Why don't we just actually spend like the night here, get like a full rest, and then we'll see what this goblin's talk.
I don't know. I think it's
know.
not that hard.
I don't know if we should.
Can I assume that they argue about this long enough for me to complete a short rest?
Yes, it takes about an hour of arguments, but yes, you do complete a short rest. Go ahead and roll your hit dice.
I'm just gonna roll all of them.
I think you can only roll half
Half.
short rest.
No, you
So-
can roll all of them, but you only get half back on the long rest.
Oh, okay. All right. Wait,
Really?
what?
Yeah.
That?
I'll post the rules if you want me to.
No, you don't have to. That's,
I always thought it was just half.
I
Okay.
just looked it up yesterday because we had the same discussion in my real life campaign.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, that
Maybe
makes
I was-
it better.
Yeah, maybe I was with a DM last time that did it wrong because I'm also a player of D&D. So. So yeah, you're just gonna roll all your hit dice.
Can I take a rest too, or?
Yeah, I mean, you guys can all take short rests while you're arguing. This is your light activity while you're taking your short rests.
I'm going to do a medicine check on myself to kind of. Well, I fail, so unless a 10 tells
Um,
me.
So
Is this Go ahead. Sorry. Is this
yeah,
HP reduction something that I could conceivably cure with like a lesser restoration?
You look down at yourself. You see that like the stuff you've got on you right now. Let me quickly look at that. Look at my notes. Those are important. You can cure this with any magic that cures disease. So you could do lesser restoration if you wanted, or greater restoration, depending on what your poison is, because this is just kind of a disease that is inside of you right now. It's just a bunch of worms that have died and are sort of like contaminating your system. So that's what's going on right now.
Okay, I'm going to cast Lesser Resto on myself.
You have been restored. And you're worm free now.
Okay, I'm also going to cast a couple Cure Wounds.
We're about to take a long rest.
Yeah, you say that. I don't really care.
I guess you're right.
If I'm about to take a long rest,
If I'm about to take a long rest, then who
Then I
really
won't-
cares?
I won't need these hit points or spells. Regardless, I'm at 56 out of 57, so... Hey, let's go adventuring, y'all.
Yeah.
Let's
Up and
take
at
a
'em.
little nap first, huh?
Let's go after you guys.
I just took a little
Up
nap,
and at
friend.
'em.
I mean...
You're free to sleep here, Goblin.
We're gonna take on the ice.
Where
wind,
are you
fire,
guys
and-
going?
Okay.
Up this
Uh,
corridor
those
right here that the
demons.
Goblin came from.
Elemental creatures up ahead.
Lots of
Elemental
demons.
creatures?
Demons.
What kind of
Nobody ever said demons. I said
Oh.
they were made out of fire, water, and wind.
What's wrong
Look
with
at
the
all-
floor over here?
Look at all these hands. I don't like it. Let's keep
Take
it
a
all.
look at these hands. I'm gonna make a perception check in this hand.
Yeah, I want
I-
to see what these hands are up to.
Why do I
So-
suck so bad? That's a 13.
So, like with your perception check, you can see that these hands are clearly old. They seem brittle to the touch. Like even as you like go to like walk by them, you can see each sort of like thing you hit turns to dust.
I already checked these hands. Don't worry about
But
it.
I don't notice any secret doors, traps, or passageways.
You notice there is a secret passageway right over here.
Okay, just wondering. What is the wall made of here?
Wall still made of stone. It just seems to be like a hidden stone doorway over here.
I open it.
You open it up, and it's a secret sort of passageway. You think if what your friend is telling you is correct, this is like how you would like how people would probably navigate their way, like outside of that little pit area that these elemental creatures are inside of.
Okay, I want to go through this, but it won't let me.
Oh, let me quickly just
Not strong
go.
enough yet.
Oh, let me. Whoa, shit!
Is that S from the Shrek movie poster?
I
Yes.
wish. I wish. Roll20 was actually the sponsor of Shrek.
Is there anything cool in here?
There's, I mean, if you're a fan of rocks, then yeah, there's a ton of cool stuff in here. But other than that, not really.
Oh man, I'm not a fan of rocks.
I'm not a fan of rocks.
Chew on them.
So yeah, Kara, at this end of the passageway, there is simply another secret door there.
Let us in, Kier.
I open it.
Okay, you open it.
Oh shit.
Open this one as well.
Okay, you open. Whoop, shit. Everybody. I'm sorry. I got a little. I was like, ooh, ooh.
So simultaneously, we are opening
Simultaneously.
these.
Okay, yeah, this is a SWAT level attack right here. As you come inside, let me quickly just get rid of this. So yeah, I think you should be able to move forward now if you want, Care. You see as you break inside, you see the elementals. Look around in surprise as you guys enter forward. You see the fire elemental goes. Greetings.
Hello.
I am
Hello.
John.
Freeze, hands up.
Hey, John.
No, there's and you see the water elementals like that is not my state of form at the moment. Wait until winter and I shall freeze for you.
I clap.
That's a science joke. That was a good one. That was a zinger. I rung that one's bells. Did it work?
That was a good one. I liked it.
Hell yeah.
Elementals,
No.
for what reason do you congregate here?
We were under the spell of the Wormheart cult. They summoned us and bound us to this plane of existence. However, upon their death, we feel that their control has slipped away, and we were merely waiting here for, I guess, rescuers?
Oh, so
what?
you're not evil.
No, we were summoned here with advanced magics. We're not just sorely sort of evil or chaotic elementals. And you see the air elemental go, "No, that's my cousin. That's my cousin.
That's just your cousin.
That's just my. It's just my
That's
cousin.
my cousin.
You know all the evil air elementals. That's just my cousin. He
Nice.
gets around a lot, and air is sort of everywhere. I'm all of the good elementals, and my cousin is the bad ones.
Care will approach the water and the wind elementals, and he's like, "Hail and well met. I am a Care elemental."
Oh, I've never met a care elemental. Is that like one of the medicine sort of ones?
No, it's a joke. My name is Care.
Oh, okay. You got me. You see the water elemental gives you a high five if you want it.
Yeah, sure.
You high five, but
Wet
unfortunately,
slaps.
it kind of you get a wet slap, and you just like get a little bit of water in your face.
Listen, you two in particular. I serve the Lord Volker, god of bravery upon the high seas. You know, I really never thought I'd be talking to two of his aspects, but I could use the friendship of some elementals like you.
Oh, well, of course you have the friendship of me, and it's the air elemental. And he says, any of the good air elementals are me. So, if you ever run into me again, I will make sure that I help you out. If you run into my cousin, though, I can't say anything for him. He's a bad dude.
Listen, I think you misunderstood me. I have a position for you on my
Oh.
staff.
Oh, we're not really looking for job. We're kind of looking to just go home.
Right, I have a perfectly good home for you, elemental. You could be the wind in my sails.
Give me a persuasion check.
Oh gosh, I'm bad at this. I say a quick word of guidance to Valkyr.
Sure.
14?
You see the air elemental go, yeah, but all my stuff is on my plane of existence, so I think I want to go get my stuff. And the
You,
water
like,
elementals
Forget
goes,
your CDs in someone's truck? What?
no,
it's a
all
boat.
no, this planet's sort of like oxygen isn't very good. On the elemental plane of air, it's all good there because half of me is there, and well, the other half is my cousin. So I guess it's not all good. But what about you? And he looks to the water elemental. The water elemental goes, nah, I don't think I'd be a good servant for you. Preferably because I would kind of always be changing depending on like what's going on around me. Like if I get too hot, I'll become him. And he looks over to the air elemental. I'll become either him, I guess, or his cousin. And that's just not what I'm all about. I would like to go back to the plane of water
Well,
where
if-
I can just be me.
All right, we get it. You want to go? We're probably gonna let you do that. But do you have any like treasure or blessings or wisdom for us?
Well, he looks to you and he says, well, if you want like a blessing, I suppose I could, and he gives you like a bit of a look and he waves his watery hands. He says, I bless thee, good sailor. And he does a little wavy gesture to you and he says, to find good fish.
Care whispers to Minnie and then says, "Pass it on."
I'll pass that on to Donovan next to BK. You just whisper him.
I scratch my head and just kind of whisper it over to Kevin.
What do you mean, good fish? I hold my water skin up and I point at it and I point at the water. I'm thirsty. I got cotton mouth.
Oh, he just like reaches into your water skin and you just have a full water skin. Don't worry, man. You could just take some of that.
And then I want to say, do you guys have a way of getting back? Or like, how do you guys plan on getting back?
All we really need is for someone to say the command word, and we can be freed from this prison.
What's the command word?
Do you know where it is?
Yes, the command words they used for us was gibble gabble.
What if nobody says that?
Say
I
gibble
guess I'll-
gabble?
You
No,
see, as soon as you
no.
say
Get
this,
done!
you see, as you say this, all of them go, "Thank you, kind strangers," and they are immediately gone.
Oh no! They took him with them!
Kevin,
They were evil!
also gone. No, that's
Oh,
still
the
real
humanity!
nonsense.
I knew I should.
Oh, the
I
humanity!
knew I shouldn't have drank that water elemental. God damn it!
Oh man, no, you guys are still there. Let me get you back on.
Which one of you doesn't one of you have a weird bag of people holding or something?
Yeah, the one that gibble gabbled.
We could have built that air elemental in that bag. We would have never had to. It would have made the pilot in the boat so easy.
Well, he probably would have been really angry if we did that,
Hold on.
though.
Yeah, that's why you
You
don't let him
wanna-
out of the bag. You just let it open a little bit. The wind
then-
comes rushing out. Easy peasy.
That wouldn't be very kind now, would it?
You can.
Hey,
you-
listen. Go ahead, Kevin. I'll tell this goblin something later.
No, go ahead. I didn't mean to interrupt. I was gonna say you can delete the one that you made for me because I can't control him.
He's got
Okay.
clones.
Oh shit. He's got shadow clones. He was actually there
Yeah,
for a
delete
whole
mine
year.
because I can't move mine either.
Oh shit. Yeah, okay. So yeah, you guys see these 3 elementals disappear with a grand thank you gesture, and they all vanish.
Well, I'm glad I took care of that. I'm the savior
give
of
it a-
elementals.
You never heard of lightning in a bottle, you dumb goblin? Where do you think the saying comes from? Jeez Louise, oh gosh.
I give Kevin a thumbs up and say, "You did good, pal."
Oh, maybe we could have got some lightning in a bottle, eh?
Hey,
Yeah.
I-
You know,
Unfortunate.
what do you?
My god is a tamer of the wild seas. You don't just say, hey, see you later to the wild sea.
Yeah, gibble gabble.
Gibbleby gabbleby.
I'm the only one that got the water elemental in this water skin here.
No, you got
Or-
some of this fucking piss.
Door's stuck!
Oh, the door. The door is stuck. Do an athletics. No, it's all right. I can just.
I
can
kicked the
just-
door in.
Door stuck. Door stuck.
I kicked the door in.
Aha!
Yeah. Yeah. You guys go outside, and you see that the hill is starting to kind of collapse in on itself as you guys exit. It seems that like the caverns below couldn't be like sustained without the magic, so they like collapse as soon as you like exit outside of it. And you guys are back out into the main map area.
Well, I think
Yeah,
we should
that-
just head back. I mean, we're pretty close.
I mean, yeah.
Zobek can get fired, and we can just carry on.
You
Garrett,
know,
if
I
we
don't think.
Took the boat? Would we have to paddle, or could we
No.
just carry
No,
downstream?
You can
Downriver,
just carry
yeah.
it. Yeah, it's downriver, so you guys can just wade back into town.
All right. On we sweep with a threshing oar, and it turns into the small boat and then the big boat.
Okay. You guys come back downstream. As you're coming back downstream, you see the leaves on the trees are starting to change to a fall red. As fall is starting to come to the Margrave. You see that like there is like kind of a cold venture around your bodies as the chilly winds start coming on through. And it appears that you guys have been here for far more longer than probably you would have suspected that you would have been when you first started coming to Zobek. As you guys kind of go back down the river and go back inside the town, you see that there is really no change that's been apparent. It still looks like regular old Zobek. It doesn't seem like the new owners of it have come in to do anything yet. So yeah, this is how it goes.
So on the boat ride there and back again, I guess I would have asked them why we were doing this, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, they
Money?
told us. Yeah. Hey Donovan, what were we doing this for exactly?
Simple money, and I guess to help his Zobek's reputation.
Okay. Why do we need to care about that?
We don't.
Honestly, we don't really need to, but
He's our steadiest employer.
money's
What do
money.
I mean, is there some sort of threat, or I mean,
Oh yeah.
Yes, he's about
Seems
to
like
be he's about to be disposed of.
I think you mean deposed, Goblin. Jeez, get your
You're
language
also being
together.
You're also
Eva.
being too ominous about it. He's just getting fired.
What
I
do you
meant,
mean getting?
but I- Yes.
He does a fine job.
Yeah, but the Fae, they want to take over the place again.
I mean, this is like a valid concern because Zobek has been like your most sort of valued employer, and with him gone, that's kind of like a major source of revenue for you guys to be gone.
Maybe we have a talk with Zobek once we get into town.
No, we can already had a talk.
Well, I
You
mean,
just
that
weren't
was
there.
the plan.
Well, maybe I'll go to this one so you bumbleheads don't let him get fired.
That was the plan, Care.
Well, it's
Oh.
not his fault. He's getting fired anyway.
Well, all right. Well, are we getting paid for the job?
Yes.
Yeah.
We're just not getting the glory.
All right. Well, I got a ship to pilot.
Okay, you guys exit out of the ship as it docks through, and presumably go back into Zobek. As you go back to the mayor's house, you see that Keith is outside. He appears to be, like he has kind of like a new demeanor about him. He has like a little bit of a buffer chest. He's got like a large great axe on his shoulders. And he's like training with like a training dummy outside, and you can see that he's giving out some like really powerful swings to it. It kind of looks like Keith got a little thicker as he was training away, and as he notices you guys come up, and he says, "Hey, little met dudes."
Hello, Keith. Keith.
Oh God, this guy.
Hey, it's Keith.
What's wrong with them now?
Nothing, dudes. I'm actually just training out here. Like nobody's defaced the mayor's house in forever, so I'm just here as the janitor. But I haven't got any work to do, so I got some spare time to train.
So you're.
Well,
you're
dang,
venturing-
dude.
Self-improvement is a true and noble purpose.
Yeah, hell yeah, man. And he looks around at you guys and he says, "So did you hear about the mayor getting deposed?"
Is that gone down already?
No, I mean like he's got the message, and I'm the janitor here, so he kind of went through all of his employees, so we know like kind of like in a month he's gonna be deposed.
Nah, we haven't heard anything of the sort, bud. Wink.
He looks at you and is like, "Okay, man. Oh, okay."
And we definitely haven't done anything to stop it from happening. Wink.
Okay. Is this another one of those situations where I'm gonna get punched, or like what is this?
Keith, you don't gotta worry about getting punched by us.
I know,
Wink.
not by you. The last person. Why do you keep winking? That's
Sorry,
not
that
okay.
was just a
Wink.
reaction.
Is that...
There's
that's just
dust in our eyes.
okay. I think it's just called a blink then. If you had dust in both your eyes.
No, it's just in one of them.
Okay. 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 So he looks at you guys very strangely before continuing into his practice, and he says, "Zopik is still inside. He's packed up most of his things. But yeah, he's still maintaining office for the month. So I will be looking for a new job. I'll probably join the Griffin Guard."
Listen here,
Nice,
Keith.
nice.
Don't make too many solid plans based on that assumption. We're not gonna let our boy go down. For
I
nothing.
mean, I mean, I know, but like, also, I'd rather be like in a better position than just a janitor. So, like, I get my own griffin. That's nice.
You know what you could have though?
What?
Your own spot on a boat.
He looks at you and he says, "I can." Is he giving out boats?
Yeah, join the
what's-
crew, Keith.
No,
Join the
I got a
crew,
I got a boat, Keith. You know, I've been looking for the right guy to kind of run things when I'm not running things.
Do you want me to like be a sailor?
I mean, you ever took off your shirt and cut your pants at the knee?
Is this a? No.
I walk inside. I can't handle this anymore.
Yeah. So yeah, you just go forward past Keith, and he continues to like stare at you guys. Like he's just very confused by what you just offered him. And he's not entirely sure he got the sailor reference that you just gave him, and he just lets you guys continue by. Yeah. You guys head inside. You see Zobek has the guards back out. His little like metal men, and you see that he has repacked some of his things. And as you guys approach, he's got a bag in his hand. And he says, "Is it all done, y'all?"
Giving up already? Yeah, it's done. Of course it's done.
Hell,
I'm not giving up. Like, oh my god, why do people keep saying that?
the guards
I-
are back out.
I point at
That's-
everything he's packing up. Well, it looks like you kind of gave up on yourself there. You're packing up here already.
I am not. Listen, I had packed up stuff already, and I just sort of did some repacking. I have to keep up appearances.
I mean, the guards are out, so that's. They weren't here last time.
Well, yeah, I mean, like they're back out because I ordered them to come back out. You know, to keep up appearances.
Well, do we have some good news for you?
You took care of the problem.
Yes. Wait until the Fae hear about how you stopped a demon from coming forth and destroying Zobek.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Hell yeah. That'll do great. He
Is
looks
that
at.
what was happening?
Yeah, I guess that's what was happening. I mean, yeah, I can send a message off to him saying the problem's done and see if that changes anything.
Well, how about you send him another message too?
Okay.
You ain't gonna take this lying down, all right? You got powerful friends who have an interest in seeing you be the man.
Okay. I guess I could send something like that off. Like, if you really, I mean, are you guys like pulling for me here? Like, are you not going to accept the new leadership if it comes up?
What?
I don't know. Does new leadership pay more?
I don't know. I haven't met them.
Are you gonna pay more?
When did this come up that they said they were gonna put us in charge?
No, they're not going to put you in charge. They're going to get out their own men and they're going to start like rebuilding the guard around here to make Zobek like sort of safer. But with new people comes in like new motivations and agendas. So I'm not sure.
Yeah, they might not like a bunch of adventurers running around doing what they want to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole climate could change. You know, I'm starting to like it here.
Well, I guess we'll just have to see. And he goes over to his room and he says, "I will." Oh, here's your pay. And he throws. He puts a bag on the stairs. You see inside of it is inside the bag about 1,000 gold pieces.
Are we each getting 1,000?
No, just 1,000 gold pieces in the bag.
That's not that much.
Well, we didn't do that much, did we?
I would say that was theoretically one of the hardest missions, but
He's not supposed to know that it wasn't that hard.
I mean, we shouldn't lie to the guy. We're trying to build a partnership here.
I mean,
Yeah, you're right.
meaningfully, isn't that one of our biggest missions? We stopped a whole demon cult, that kind of thing.
Yeah, but it wasn't that hard. He never specified a amount to give us.
I mean,
I kind of just shrugged.
wasn't as hard as those vampires. I don't even think we got paid for the vampires.
No, we sure as hell did not get paid for the vampire.
Stumbled on that ourselves, though. didn't
Yeah,
we?
yeah, you stumbled on that one yourselves, and the people paid you that you rescued also paid you for that. So
Says
Zobek,
Zobek.
I think one of the things that you could do to really help us is, we all got our different things that we're getting about. Some of us more than others, but we haven't really got the full grasp of this place yet. And you've been here a while, more than pretty much anybody we've talked to. What are we dealing with here?
and he says, "Could you be more specific?
Well, I wish I could.
Like, I mean, like, what exactly are you befuddled about?" He turns around and he like looks at you.
Well, I
now.
mean, we got all these threats coming from different places and wanting different things, and it's hard to tell if there's a unifying force behind it or if everything in this whole ecosystem is just fucked.
Yeah, is it like one Fae or is it like a council?
Like a gang of
government?
them, or
Are they
like
hooligans?
a council or a.
You see that there is a sight in his eyes, and he says, "There is. I got a message saying that this court of Shadow Fae, had basically they arranged a deal long ago with the humans that resided in our realm to take ownership over the land if I guess the previous holder of the contract ever died. His name was Durende. And I guess after he went away, they had the sole value to like the land here, and they just never sort of took interest in it. They had the land, but they never really built anything on it. And when we kind of moved in and it started attracting back their attention, they took stock over what we had, and they explained it to me in a message saying that they were basically ready to take over. And that miffed me quite a bit, but they had the rightful sort of wants to this place, so I have no real hold over it since I just discovered it with my friends, and built a town here, but I have no hold over the land itself.
That is a hold, though, Zobek. When I was in the youth ministry back on Care Corwell, they used to work with this fella, and his parents kicked him out, for worshiping the wrong gods and everything, right? And they told this kid when he got kicked out, you're worthless, kid. You don't come back around here. Me and your father, we never want to see you again. And so the kid comes out to my part of town, and we gets him a job, and he's really turning his life around. That's when his mother comes by, and she says, "Hey, you're me and your pops. We was thinking we missed you. You can't just do that, Zobek. You can't just wait for somebody to do all the hard work and then swoop in to claim the fruit of the labor, man. You got to stick around now."
He goes over to you and he says, "Listen, I'm not saying that I'm not just going to take this line down, but I'm not in the best position here to do anything. Right now, if I don't like turn my position over, I don't know like what kind of forces I'm going to be dealing with. I know like the Shadow Fae or whatever, they have royalty over there, and they have sort of their own way of dealing with people that like don't respect their deals. I don't know if I like reject this deal, they're gonna come for the city, and I don't know how many forces they have. I don't know what they've got. All I know is that like currently we're in a crisis right now. Star Wars in Miner's Lament is currently shoring up, which means that our economy is going to be going through the shit pretty soon. Our economy, which is already being tanked by Drawn Enterprises because they keep trying to pull as much money they can out of Zobek already, which I'm trying to manage. Upon all of that, there's the Margrave to think about, which it hasn't posted out a challenge in a little while, so nobody's died, but if it intends to do so, people could go out there and perhaps possibly die via those challenges. And with all that being said, Zobek's not really in a good place right now to reject this sort of deal. They could maybe, I don't know, reinvigorize the city. I could still live here for sure, but I just can't do that. Not to mention, my friends are still in the Margrave somewhere. I have to be here when they come back so we can organize a plan of like what is in there and what to do, because we got here like months ago and they went in on their scouting mission, never came back, and I have to be here to hold it together. That's my responsibility. So whether that's in the office or not, that's what I'm gonna do.
Maybe this talk has been a little more enlightening. Let me talk to my associates. You say you're not going anywhere at least for a month, yeah?
At least for a month.
And you're at least not leaving town, so to speak. You're just.
Yeah, I'm still in the house. Like I've also got just a regular old house besides just the mayoral house that I can go to. So it's just a quick pack up, and I can leave and go over there.
Oh, okay.
Well, I don't think you should even consider that for the next couple days. Maybe we can work something out. Me and my associates here, and with a plan or something.
He nods and he says, "Okay, I'll get ready on the messages then." And he goes over to his room and he closes the door. Do an insight check for me.
All of us?
Yeah, anybody that wants to on Zobek right now, because it feels like you guys are trying to like get an eye as to like what he's all about right now. Right, so you guys see that Zobek he doesn't like this. If he seems like he is like relenting to this, it doesn't seem like he wants to. It kind of seems like he thinks he has to relent to this to like keep the safety of his town in check. But kind of your speeches have roused a sort of rebellious side to him. So it seems that you're stirring him up, and it's making him take action now.
Okay. So I guess what Care wants to know, I mean, we can role play this here, or we can go somewhere, whatever. I don't know what the best choice is for that, but
I think role playing would be good because it's easy to metagame without it.
yeah. So do you guys? Care looks around and he says, "Do you guys want to talk this out here? Or do you want to get a couple drinks? What do you I mean?"
Well,
We could talk this
what's
over
your
drink.
plan?
Well,
Let's talk it over drinks.
Yeah, let's go and get a drink or two.
I
I'll
can
be at
use
the White Rose.
All right. I'll meet you folks there.
I'll just follow Care.
Yeah, I am also just following Care.
I mean,
I think everybody's
that's
just
what I meant.
Yep, everybody's just following
we're
you
just
to the
going
White
to Care.
Rose.
We're just going with you, Care.
Well, I didn't know if some people might have had something to do or anything around town.
Yep.
All right. So when we get back to our favorite, does anything happen on the way there? Anything untowards?
Nothing happens untowards on the way there.
Okay. So when we get back, Carol get a drink and sit down at a table away from the bar. I would even say if they have like a corner booth, that's the kind of seat he's looking for.
Okay. Definitely they have a corner bar at the corner booth at the White Rose. The places where people can just kind of sit down and pray to their gods. This is kind of like the booth to do that, where it's just nice and clear. You see there are a couple prayer books where the menus are, so that you can kind of flip through them, see what you want, and you can also just do whatever kind of prayer you need to do.
Next to the hymns.
Next to the hymns are your specials for the evening.
So I realize when we was traveling, I don't know any very well. but maybe it's time we change that, yeah?
So who you talking about? Zobek?
Solid.
All of you.
Yeah, I can't say I know much about you folks either. How long have we been traveling together? What is it, a month now?
Few months actually.
Damn.
Probably like 2.5 months.
Well, I know you's had a companion before I came along, and I never meant to step on anybody's toes stepping into this thing, you know. I know I'm a rough guy to get along with and a bit brash in my decision making, but I didn't want to speak for any of yous going into this, because if we choose to help this guy, it looks like we'll be getting ourselves involved in something pretty big, bigger than ourselves at least.
Yes, that does seem a bit high up.
Now, maybe that's not something y'all wants to get into. I could understand that. But what I'm saying is, and my reasoning and everything, is, we've been making some good coin from this. And not just coin, but magical artifacts, and those ain't easy to come by. So I'm thinking we got a vested interest in seeing Zobek remain in power.
I guess the Fae pay more.
Listen, man, you're gonna trust a bunch of spooky, long-lived. Where I'm from, the Fae ain't no joke. You know, just even the hint of somebody being Fae touched is enough to get you outcast from most villages. I don't get a good feel from these people, but that's just my gut.
But you haven't even met him yet. How do you know?
Well, it's a gamble, Kev. We don't know. What we do know is that Zobek pays nicely for the jobs that we do for him.
Well, Kevin, is Zobek not paying you enough?
I'm just saying, if someone pays us more, it's always more.
Yeah, but what
if
about
they
your
pay
morals?
What morals?
That's what I'm saying. Don't you got any?
I mean, we all have morals, but I mean, at the end of the day, we are being hired for a job. What's it matter who pays us, either Zobek or the Fae?
Yeah, but what if the Fae pay us less?
What if they come in with an environment that doesn't even have a place for people like us?
What if they demand that we leave because we are friends of Zobek?
Well, this sounds like we need an investigator to do things to know what the Fae
No,
want.
no. You're not getting rid of me that easy. We're here to talk things.
Nobody's getting rid of you. Calm down.
I said
No,
an investigator.
I see where that's what I'm saying, right? Yeah, like there's a couple things that we could do, and maybe Zobek wouldn't approve of them necessarily, but maybe once we do them and he sees we done it, he wouldn't really mind neither. Now, what I'm saying is he keeps going on about his friends, yeah?
Yes.
I say, hold up. Are you
I
implying we go
think-
to the Margrave?
Yeah,
I
I
already
think you
don't
and
like
I
the
were thinking the
implication.
same thing, Care.
Well, yeah. Why shouldn't we go and see what maybe if we can find his friends? That would be a start, yeah. The other stuff is pretty easy. I mean, no, it's not ever gonna be simple, but finding.
You underestimate the Margrave, I believe.
How can you underestimate something we've never even seen or really been inside of?
You all never done jobs in the Margrave?
No.
For the most part, no.
I mean, besides the challenge of the Fang, but hey,
That was you guys?
Yes.
Well, kind of
Ye-
mostly Rufus, but yeah, we were a part
God
of it.
rest his soul.
I almost died.
Well, I'm just saying, maybe you come up since then. I don't know. But you ever looked at a map of the surrounding area?
Yes.
Taking a few glances.
It seems like a lot of it's pretty accessible by waterways and a short walk.
I mean,
Now, I know these maps ain't perfect. Most of the people that made them don't even, they ain't around today to talk about them too much, but I feel like we could get out there and really figure some things out if we put our minds.
Yes, but where do we have any leads on where his friends are?
Oh, we can ask him.
We could ask him. We could ask around. And, we don't have to be very direct, but going forward, I'm just saying, if we want to keep our job, if we want to keep.
Didn't someone go to the library or something? They're like,
yes. I did go to a
shouldn't there be like a bunch of articles about what's going, from the past?
But I was also told not to go back to that library.
Well, I mean, we can, give.
We've been told not to do a lot of things.
And I also don't know where it is. So, if you if you can find it, gladly.
You know what it is, though, right?
I know it's a library.
Didn't that lady tell you anything?
She said if you ever happen to be back there, leave.
Okay, so the timepiece of travel is out of the question.
I mean, that just sounds like we should definitely go in there because there's probably definitely something in there that they don't want us to.
I do. I take a look at the timepiece because I remember if I was ported to it, wouldn't it be on the timepiece?
You look at the timepiece, and I believe it does have that on it.
Well,
I mean, that
what do you know?
could be our clue is going there
It's
and
worth
trying to.
checking out, yeah.
Look, just, don't put your name in the book next time.
That place said
What book?
something about. There was a
You
sign-in
weren't-
book.
Oh,
It's long story.
I did a little listening in on the conversation.
You mean the part where I told you directly?
Wait, did you?
Yes,
Out of character.
you
did?
I did tell everyone about this.
Okay, cool. Okay, never mind, because for some reason I was remembering when I was eavesdropping.
You did eavesdrop, but I did tell everybody literally everything about it.
Okay, well then, we're good.
So, that wasn't the only thing, right? Why not? I mean, I feel like if we could talk Zobek into maybe rallying his own sort of forces, it might maybe, if it came down to a showdown or a vote or something like that, at least people would be prepared.
I mean, I was trying to convince him
currently-
to campaign for himself, but
I mean, yeah, you guys know that he has the Griffin Guard, which is basically the protection for Zobek at the moment.
Yeah, so they might have kind of a leg up as far as defense goes.
Now tell me, what do you all think if that one woman is in on this with Faye?
The pretentious
Hag?
lady?
I kind of say that like quietly, like I don't know who's around. Yeah.
Who? Portentia, you said?
Yes. What if she wants Zobek gone, and we make an enemy of her?
if we just go up there and ask her.
You think she'll tell the truth? What if
Uh,
she doesn't want us to know that she's in with the Fae?
I mean, we could just capture her and torture her.
Yikes,
That's
Horrifying.
even for
but
me, bub. That's a big ask, yeah.
I
mean,
kind of wave my hand and I say, horrifying, but possible.
I mean, we just killed a group of cultists and other things too. I mean, what's
Well, I mean,
the?
it's
They
like
weren't
you're-
really human.
We could
we're
get
not
an
talking-
investigator to go and look in on them.
We're getting what you're implying. If you wish to do that, you should. But this isn't some fine line between good and evil. This is very blurred. We don't know if she's evil or not.
Zobek could be evil.
Doubt it.
I mean, how do you doubt that? What do we know of Zobek besides of what he's told us?
I don't know. He seems to give off a less intimidating and
Oh, because he
Frankly,
pays you
yes,
money?
but he-
That means
violent
does-
nature.
okay.
He's very
does-
unintimidating as he hands me my gold.
He does
well, we could.
hide a lot of things.
There's always I have a thing. I mean, an option for that. Yeah.
Yeah. What?
If we wanted to get the truth out of him, given a night's rest, I get a little time to whip something up. We could always use our privileged access to him to,
Oh, you're right. I can make him drink this potion of climbing. We make him climb the tower and stay up there until it wears off. If he doesn't tell us the truth, he just falls to his death. I get it.
No, I'll just put him in his zone of truth.
Oh.
But because like Zobek's office also has the anti-magic things, yes?
No, that was pretentious.
Just pretentious. Okay, so I wouldn't know that in character.
Yeah.
Okay. Well then, I don't know where to go from that.
I mean, you think maybe we ought to put him in his zone of truth?
I
So
guess.
truth is always.
Yeah, I don't see what's wrong with that.
It's reasonable enough.
I mean, he might get mad when we bust into his room and we're like, "Hey, Zobi, this is his zone of truth, baby."
Would he
how
really
about
be
you,
that mad? We're helping him so much and all
Why
of
don't
that.
you?
I mean,
why
we're
don't you
basically
folks
saying he's a
take him out
liar,
to
right?
bar? Why don't you folks take him out to a bar first, okay?
You can't get a mayor of the. Jesus.
Get him drunk
The
and then
man
make him
is-
tell the truth.
The
Listen.
man is an adventurer, a past adventurer. He's not above drinking at a bar.
You're gonna get a mayor of a town to go to. I mean, I just feel like it'd be much easier to go in there and just bust out the zone, and then deal with the consequences.
Yeah, but that could mess our
I mean,
mess our
What?
chemistry up. Our chemistry.
Nah.
I mean, if anything, it will strengthen. We would trust each other more now that we know his truth.
You're already putting on an air of distrust. Take him
Well,
out to a
if
bar, we see him as a
listen,
friend.
Listen, why don't we put the zone somewhere already laid and we just have him walk into it? And he won't even know.
I mean, one way or another, he's gonna know. That's kind of the point.
What
You-
happens
you-
if you walk into the zone and you accidentally tell him that you've set him up?
I mean, I'm gonna do that anyway.
Yeah, he's gonna know either way, so it doesn't matter.
I'm gonna be like, "Hey, Zobi, you're in a zone of truth that I put down," and that's about that.
Why don't we ask him willingly if he'll step in the zone?
Fair.
I mean, you said he seems timid, and if he doesn't have anything to hide, he wouldn't mind, right?
I kind of shrug and say, that
Yeah, but if
probably won't work.
he doesn't have to say anything. So if you start asking him weird shit, Goblin, he can clam up, and that's the worst outcome.
So then we just shut the goblin up so he can't say anything.
Well, I'm not even gonna be with you folks. I'm gonna go investigate this Portentia character.
So there's a zone of truth, and you don't want to be there.
I don't
I'm
think
just
that's the
doing
point.
job.
I mean, he's got a point here, Goblin. I mean, your boyish charm and your dumb insight might come in handy.
Yeah, maybe. If you want me, I can definitely do that.
I, for one, think the whole investigate Portentia thing might be viable.
Who is?
We can investigate after we.
What has Petition done to us anyway? What do we meet her the one time?
She seems
Yeah.
to be a quite imposing figure on Zobek, so I'm possibly a good idea.
Yeah, I mean, well, she's taking notes on us.
Well, I
She
mean,
hasn't done anything.
We got the Swolebolds, right? We could ask them. They've been here the longest, haven't they? They built Zobek. Maybe they have an idea as well.
I thought Zobek built Zobek.
Zobek founded Zobek. He didn't necessarily
Zobek-
build it.
Zobek built Zobek. They built the defenses for Zobek.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yes, the kobolds built the defenses. However, were kicked out by vampires before they could unveil it. And Zobek and his friends built the town of Zobek.
Okay.
A+ on my history lesson.
You didn't even need to roll for it because you remembered it all like good boys.
Well,
I'm just saying, there's clues that we can probably follow up if you want to follow up on clues before we just throw them in the zone. But I guess the zone would probably just be the most fastest.
I mean, it's not like the zone hurts him.
That's true. It's not like we're torturing him.
You could also just ask if he wants to like voluntarily like fail it.
Well, yeah.
All right, so the plan is we get a long night's rest. In the morning, we go talk to Zobek about his friends. Yeah?
Boom, intervention.
Huh? Yeah.
Intervention. We ask him questions, then we're out of there.
Yeah.
Bada bing,
All right.
bada boom.
So you guys, do you take like a long rest so you
Yep.
get everything packed? All right.
I didn't hold on, before we break, I guess I didn't really get to the point of what I was trying to ask though. Are you guys willing to put your necks out for Zobek?
I suppose. I mean,
I've honestly nothing to lose.
Yeah, I mean, I put my neck out for any one of my friends, eh?
Besides said neck, I have that to lose, but
What-
that's
what,
it.
What do you mean by neck? Like you mean?
I mean, if it comes down to having to stand up for Zobek, can we count on you, Kevin?
I mean, if he promises to pay me, I don't mind.
Kevin, I think what I'm trying to say is, you know how when there's a big old worm man coming at you, or an old evil priestess casting on you, can we count on you when it comes to this thing?
Kier, we haven't been able to count on Kevin before. You don't have to.
No. Kevin, you know, to his benefit, he couldn't count on me in those times. You know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to make amends. Tell him, you know, this is something that might get us into trouble, and we all need to be on the same page. And I'm on the page, whatever the page is you're all on, yeah? But I want to make sure that we're on it before we go poking our big fat noses where it might not belong.
Yeah, I'm on the same page as everyone here. That's fine.
I mean, you know, if it gets weird, we can always work out what's best for all of us, you know. But
I'm just saying, maybe I don't know. I mean, you guys have you're putting Zobek on a pedestal, and maybe Zobek's not as good as you guys think he is.
well, if he's not, we'll find that out too.
Okay, I'm just saying.
I feel you. And then yeah, I'll go. I'm gonna turn in for the night.
yep.
Okay,
Screw it.
folks.
I look to Kevin and I say, Kevin, can I have my dogs? They're still in your bag.
Yeah. I throw him my bag to get his dogs out.
Kind of just jangle them out.
Jingle them dogs.
I can hold up to 30 bodies in this bag.
That's an interesting fact.
30 whole bodies.
30 bodies, huh?
Yeah, dead or alive.
Oh, okay.
That might be useful for the future.
Yeah, we can
Sure
actually throw
will be.
Zobek in here if you guys want.
That means it could fit 60 goblins.
Is that how math works?
Probably.
I need to use the restroom really fast.
Good luck.
I
Yeah,
retire for a long rest. Are we
Yeah, you
gonna?
retire- Yeah, do you want to do like a 10-minute break?
I'd be okay with that.
Yeah.
Sure. Let's do a quick 10-minute break.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
You're beaten.
Wait, we split up the
Time to-
gold, right? Everyone
Not
got.
yet.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It's assumed it's 200 gold a person.
I just assumed that we did, right?
I mean, probably, yeah.
I mean-
Usually.
Okay. Well, I put 200 gold in my bag.
Time to order a pizza. What kind of pizza should I?
Meatball.
Meatball. Who the hell orders a meatball pizza?
You right now.
Ugh. Domino's doesn't have meatball. I wonder. Philly cheesesteak and
Uh.
pepper. You think a Philly steak and pepperoni pizza would be good with extra cheese?
Oh yeah, definitely. Gotta get them peppers on it though. Get some green peppers.
Oh no, I'm gonna get red peppers.
Get them both. Why not?
I like the roasted red peppers that Domino's has actually. It's a good call.
Yeah, they got good peppers.
Wait, so normally are Fae good or evil people? I thought they were good people.
They can be both.
Okay.
Yeah, Fae are their own thing with their own agendas.
Fae is essentially a race. That's like saying, oh, an elf is always gonna be good or neutral or something.
Elves are predominantly good though. So are dwarves.
Yeah, but I mean, are you gonna see?
Yeah,
you
but what
can't-
about
you
that
can't,
satyr?
You can't say you're not gonna see evil elves.
No, that's true. Fae. So, on at least where Care, again, this is probably some backstory. Maybe Care would have told you if like in the bar chat or whatever. But where he comes from, Fae are viewed as, not necessarily evil, but kind of just unfortunate for mortals to interact with.
Tricksy. Mischievous.
Yeah, they usually like wind up leading you down a bad road. It's not like they hurt you themselves, but like if you consort with them and do plots with them, it doesn't work out in your favor.
Alright.
Most celestial beings.
I don't know if anybody's walking around going, "Don't talk to that angel. You're gonna wind up getting your hand chopped off."
Sure sounds like they should, because Cavan's dealing with an angel and getting his neck broken in the end.
Mm-hmm.
No, he's not dealing with her. She's just kind of there.
I mean, technically he's dealing with her,
He's
as in not
talked
doing a
with
deal.
her.
Not doing a deal, but he has to deal with her, you know what I'm saying?
Don't we all have to deal with the angel at the end?
No. Not
Hey.
you.
Oh, see, like, we never try to figure out how to get unaged, by the way.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
we're gonna figure that out eventually. I know that. That's just kind of on the back burner. I mean, like, come on, 9 years. That's not too much for a human. It's a
9
lot
years, kind of a lot for a fucking goblin.
for a stinky, disgusting goblin.
A decade is a pretty long time, bub.
No, I know
Yeah.
that, but like, it's not like, oh, I'm going to die this year unless you're old already.
I really can't wait to Kahir watches us go from 9 years younger out of nowhere and be like, what the fuck?
I don't know about you, but I'm gonna try to de-age more than 9 years.
Just a little bit more.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to go at least 15.
Take
My
a
guy's
little
gonna
off
be
the top.
young, beautiful again.
Will
Yeah,
he
we
be
might as well
picture
round
perfect?
up.
He will be picture perfect one day.
Yeah, my guy's. If he goes back 9 years, he's like pretty much 18.
Make him a little babby again,
Why would I want to be a little babby again?
so you can go back to your dumb old rich parents, be dumb and rich again.
You sound like almost kind of jealous.
Nah, my guy's a great warrior that's already rich because of himself.
Is he rich?
1,700 gold just in his pocket.
Mine got 1900.
He's
How the
actually
fuck?
I do have 1,900, but I mean, my family is also already existing,
Yeah.
and I was an officer, so I have money.
Hell
I have
yeah,
a
bro.
fucking boat, dude.
Be right back.
Yeah, you have a boat.
I'm on a boat, motherfucker.
Oh yeah, my wallet's outside. Why am I even getting this? I can pay with my fucking card.
All right, what was going on?
It's ranting
got a
and
boat?
raving. You gotta.
Man, I can't believe I got the fucking lion first off.
Yeah, and then he died.
Then he died.
And then you got a rat.
Yeah, it did like 12 damage or some dumb shit.
Do what?
It did like 12 damage.
It did more damage than that. Did like 20-ish.
That's like half a turn.
I'm looking at the thing. He didn't do the lion right.
Oh well.
So when you guys are next to the lion, he's supposed to get advantage on all of his attacks.
Why does he have pack tactics?
Yeah, he's got pack tactics.
You just assuming that he was a copycat lion from the monster manual?
Well, I mean, I clicked on the bag of tricks lion and it just leads to lion.
What is a bag of tricks? When did you get that?
He got it last session, during his magic journey.
I don't even remember that.
I went to a bazaar and then found a lady, and then she was like, "You need to buy my stuff." And then I said, "Yes, please."
Yeah, you bought like a ton of stuff. You got gloves. You got like a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I bought a adamantine chainmail shirt.
Yep. Yeah. So, and I thought I was doing advantage with all of his tactic attacks. So,
Oh,
yeah,
really?
he got
Okay.
he got a 17 on his last one, and
Never mind. I can't see anything. So
Well, his damage
just
rolls
ignore
were
what I
really
say.
low anyway, so
yeah,
not like
it was just
I
he
guess that-
wasn't Superman it.
Yeah, I guess I was just expecting lions to be powerful, but you know.
You guys are like level 6, so you guys are like going into your like heroes of the realm sort of territory.
Yeah, lion is a CR1 thing, dude.
Oh damn, I'm not even looking at that. I was just fucking looking at other stuff.
Yeah, don't make assumptions, Josh.
Hey, I'm sorry. I apologized.
Now I'm gonna yell at you.
It doesn't even have multi-attack.
Oh damn, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Lions be weak.
Fuck 'em.
Fuck
Oh,
lions.
hell yeah. So if they make you pizza wrong, the Domino's tracker now has a thing where if you report it, you get a free pizza.
Nice.
You don't even gotta talk to them anymore. Too bad my
That's-
pizzas are never fucked up.
That's gonna open the door for a lot of shittiness, though, because you're just gonna get a lot of people who are like, excuse me, I require a free pizza, even though there's nothing wrong with this one.
There's probably more to it than what I saw.
You just take a picture of you removing all of the pepperoni from it and be like, I got a cheese pizza.
But sir, there are dimples where the pepperoni was.
Flip it over, let the cheese touch the top, and then be like, oh.
Cool.
That-
All right. So I'm back, and 10 minutes is pretty much passed by now. So we are back into it. So the next day comes, and unless there was like something else you wanted to do with that day, but I think we were all pretty clear that we were going to long rest.
But before we go to sleep, I'm gonna go investigate Hortensia.
Okay. You
Okay,
get down to, you head down to Hortensia Drawn's offices, and I think you are like you wait in line a little bit because she always kind of has people going into her offices, and you see that like once you get up into the line, you see there are like a bunch of Market Street marketers and nobles in there that are kind of assessing things with her, and eventually you go to the top of the line. and you are greeted by Portentia, which sees you again, Bosley, and she says, "Greetings. It's nice to see you so soon again. Have you got any updates on our criminal friend?"
This is about something else. I would love to have had some information for you about that, but the party I'm traveling with has a few questions. Like, are you deposing of Zobek? Are you allied with the Fae?
She looks at you and she says, "Oh, why would I didn't know Zobek was getting deposed. My Fae? That's quite a bit of information. She looks at you and she says, "Why do you think I'm with the Fae?"
I don't. But I gotta ask these questions. I gotta run a false investigation on you.
Okay, I understand. Well, why don't they trust? Why don't they trust me? Am I putting on too much of like a strong front? Are they intimidated? What's going on?
Well, you got kind of a powerful presence around here.
She nods and she says, "That's why I build myself up as a powerful woman. I am. Zobek is, of course, not where my place of business is. My place of business is in a place called Luskin. It's a nice little town. Lots of ships, lots of water sort of markets over there, down by the Sword Coast. So this is not where my enterprise is fully functioning. Right now, Zobek is just kind of a gold rush town. Once it kind of peters out, I think I'm probably going to go home."
Well, I guess the deal is that you're sort of this mysterious, powerful figure in town. So it would be unwise for people who are looking for answers not to think about you first.
I understand that perfectly, Bosley, and I'm glad that you brought this up to me instead of running your own sort of rogue investigation. This only strengthens our partnership together. I thank you for that.
Yeah. Speaking of partnership, yeah, you got any side jobs?
Not at the moment. No, I am running a more political game here. Not really looking to hire anyone as of the moment. Um, no, I'm more interested in collecting money from Zobek rather than searching for it and giving it away.
Well, I mean, that's kind of my game too. But you ever need use of an investigator, you
Of course.
you know how to get a hold of me.
Of course. And believe me, you guys, I heard about the vampire thing. If that had gone on for much longer, I probably would have needed you because some of those citizens were my employees and they had not reported back in a while. So thank you for doing that.
Anytime. I give her a wink and then I head out.
Yes. She kind of says to you, "Oh, Bosley, I want to make this clear. This new Fae sort of organization that is trying to take over Zobek, if they start messing with my business, we will have a payment plan for you and your crew if I need your services."
Okay.
Yes.
I
Yeah,
don't know that I would be able to inform them until something like that were to happen.
Well,
But I will definitely keep that in mind. Thank you for letting me know that.
she nods her head and she says, "Very well. Go on ahead and do your business." She gets out a little a wine glass from under her desk and she pours out like a nice like red wine for herself, and she says, "Would you like a drink before you go?"
I've already had enough. I think I'll just be on my way.
Of course.
You have a good
She
night.
takes a drink and she says, "Thank you, Bosley. If you ever find out any information about our mutual friend, then be sure to call."
Definitely.
All right, you exit her offices. And then then head to sleep.
All right.
Morning comes, and it appears that when you guys wake up in the morning, the Margrave you noticed yesterday seemed to be turning fall colors. You notice that now, as you wake up and you look around, like the outside of Zobek, you see that the entire Margrave has been changed into fall colors. None of the trees are green anymore. They are all like either bright colors of oranges, yellows, perhaps dark purple if you look close enough. You see that the birds have kind of started to leave the forest for warmer climate. There's a total degree change. At first, like yesterday, it was kind of warm. Now it is sort of a little bit chilly, as the entire sort of ecosystem in this place has started to change. And this like happened overnight. It wasn't like a gradual change. It like switched like overnight. Like the entire thing went into fall colors.
My,
That's
maybe
pretty.
it's the. You guys think maybe that's the Fae?
No. Definitely just this weird ass forest.
Does your investigation skills determine that the Fae control the climate?
It's not the climate, just
I
God,
mean,
I
I
don't
feel
know
like
what
this
they
is
are
pretty
capable
clearly a climatary interaction.
well, it happened overnight. We saw red leaves yesterday.
Yeah, but that's you know, fall, temperate, moderate, winters. That's a
Fall's
climate thing.
fall's a gradual thing.
I mean, it's yeah, but this is we're talking about climate.
We're also in a magical forest with, talking wolves and places where people can never return from,
Oh my gosh, it's so far fetched that the Fae would be in control of woods that they live in.
Well, I mean, you know, we could always ask Zobek.
It's not important. It's not really that important. Forget I
It's
said
kind of
anything.
important. Yeah, well, now I need to know.
Yeah, no, I mean, you're onto something now. Are the Fae
Yeah,
in town?
yeah. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So do you guys head back over to Zobek's house?
When we're done
Absolutely.
roasting Bosley, sure.
Okay. Go ahead, and roast him a little bit. I can watch. I can wait.
Hey, Bosley,
I'm just gonna walk to Zobek.
We're gonna follow you while we do it.
yeah, we are.
One of you plays that small little tuba as you're walking to match with his steps.
Wah, wah,
Wah,
wah.
wah, wah. And
A little faster. His steps are, you know, so tiny.
yeah, you need like wah 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 wah.
Kind of like his investigatory skills.
Ooh.
The tree make different color.
I wonder. Hey, you know, my beard grew a little bit overnight. You think the Fae did that to me?
I give a hearty knee slap and a laugh. That's all.
Yuck. All right, let's go to Zobek.
Yeah, you guys head over to Zobek's place, and you see Zobek has some of his stuff unpacked. And you see him; he's in a much better mood. He looks at you and he says, "Guys, I think you made the right call. I got a message from the court of the Shadow Fae this morning after I sent my messages out, and they've agreed to not interfere with my mayoral efforts."
Well, damn, that was easy.
That's great news.
Wait, what?
Do we trust him?
Seems weird. I'll give you that, but they've agreed not to depose me. I told them about your kind of mission. Maybe that got them to be more, nice to the situation.
Did they overnight send you a letter?
It appeared in my office this morning.
Can I'm gonna insight.
That's
Can we take a look at it? Yeah.
Sure. You guys are kind of brought into his room,
Oh, gee.
and it's this big pile of just like papers everywhere, like it always kind of is. And you see that there is a note in his room, and he said, the note basically details. Let it be known to all who read this letter. The mayoral staff of Zobek will no longer be threatened by the court of the Shadow Fae. However, His Excellency Ghislaine Philamendrine, hidden ambassador in extraordinary of the Winter Court to the Fae city of Zobek, will be coming in to supervise while he is in office.
I got a bad feeling about
This
this.
doesn't
So you
sound
got a
good.
supervisor now.
Did you say the Winter Court?
The Winter Court, yes.
That given me goblin idea.
What?
Oh god.
Why did you say it like that?
You got like a little goblin chubby going or something? What are you
You freak.
you weirdo?
You freak!
Oh well, I'm not gonna say anything unless I'm right, because now I'm
Well,
embarrassed.
That's come on.
Can't be
Uh,
embarrassed now.
Okay, so
Just let me tell you, you're about to be
Just-
standing here going into it. Well, we won't get into that just yet, but it's not the time to be thinking about harboring secrets, little goblin.
it's more of an aesthetic change that may or may not happen.
He's talking about the fucking weather again.
The climate. Hey, Zobek, our little goblin friend here, he thinks that the Fae that we're talking about, the ones that we, don't want to come see you put out of house and home, he thinks that they're the ones that change the weather overnight. Is that the truth?
All I'm saying is the approach of the Winter Court ambassador. It's fall time. He's not here yet.
Well, you think he...
Suddenly that sounds a lot less stupid.
So you think when he gets here, all the leaves are gonna fall?
I'm thinking it's gonna be winter in this general area.
Yeah, but that could just be a massive coincidence.
Yeah. What if he just shows up 3 months later when it's actually winter?
When it's winter time.
What if he shows up in 2 days and it's winter time?
Well,
But
then
what
you
if
won't be
what if
around-
fall just lasts 2
No,
days?
hold on, Minnie. You know what? If he shows up in 2 days and it becomes wintertime, you won't be a dumb stupid head no more. Okay, how about that?
Here's the thing. I wasn't even proposing it as an actual thing. I'm just saying that would be kind of interesting if that happened.
You know what? You're right. It would be pretty interesting.
Thank you.
Anyway, why don't we get to the heart of the matter? Why we're really here?
Okay.
Why are we here
what's
again?
What's the heart of the matter?
Well, when you was talking about all these things that make you scared to stand up and fight, you really claim your spot in this town, you kept mentioning your friends.
Yeah, you see as you bring this up, he gets a little uncomfortable and he says, "Yeah, my friends."
Right. The power of friendship is a real thing. So we was thinking maybe we ought to go find them for you.
He looks at you and he says, "Would you do that?"
Well,
Well,
yeah.
but hey, but now since you're mayor and you get to stay as mayor, you can pay us for it,
I can certainly pay you. I don't know how
or
much
some
I
kind
can-
of reward for it. Reward us for it.
If you find them, my friends are greatly like their accounts, just like in their primary cities they are rich in their own rights. Like they command their own forces within other cities, so they have money to pay you. Surely,
Well, this sounds like a win-win.
Yeah. Make some powerful friends.
You have any leads for us
like
to where to
money?
start looking?
he says, "Well, I took control of the Western Margrave. My friends were going to go out and take control of the other parts. The central part of the Margrave," and he starts pointing to like maps that he has, and he starts pointing out, well, there is the Central Margrave, which is kind of heavily connected to a lot of the rivers in this place. There is there's the Eastern Margrave, which is a lot more forest based and appears to be like mostly uncharted territory. and he like points you over towards that. And he says, finally, one of them I think was interested in checking out the Black Hills, which are the large mountains up on the center of the Margrave. And he points you to the Black Hills on the map. He says, I don't know where they've been otherwise, so they could be like centralized in one of those areas. I've noticed that there seems to be, just like from our scouts, there appears to be some sort of civilizations out there that have built monuments of some sort, like stone monuments, little houses out there. So it could be one of them. However, we haven't been able to get anything back from our scouts otherwise. Seems they haven't detected any life out there.
Now, do your friends have names?
Of course my friends have names.
That could be a good start.
He says, okay, well, first was our paladin Melody. She was in charge of a large battalion. So Melody Grace. She was our paladin. She was in charge of the northern sort of. She was the one that was interested in the Black Hills. She held at her beck and call a battalion of paladins under her watch. So when she went into the forest, Melody was the ones that was going to be kind of the most heavily guarded when she went in. So she went in there and didn't come back out with about 10 paladins with her. So that was a little freaky in itself because she was so heavily guarded. The one that went to the central part of the forest was my friend Sebastian. Now, Sebastian, he doesn't really have a last name. He was an orphan growing up, grew up on the streets. We found him in this sort of deserted part of the eastern deserts. We picked him up. Turns out he's a pretty good locksmith, so we kept him around. He had a lot of the ways with animals, so he became a druid over time. And he's kind of a cross between a rogue and a druid, so he was kind of a dirty guy. He loved like having animals go in and rob other people, which was certainly fun when we were adventuring. But when eventually they caught up with us, it was not super great. But Sebastian was roaming the central Margrave with a lot of his forester friends. So I have no idea if he's truly missing or if he's just doing a lot of nature-centric work out there. And then finally, there is the Eastern Margrave where we had the twins go out to. The twins were Shirako and you see like he thinks for a moment and he says the other one didn't really talk. She was a mute. He thinks for a moment and he says, snaps his fingers and he says, fuck, it's right on the tip of my tongue. But he said, and he looks like really panicked when he can't remember. And then he finally says, okay, wait, I got it. Fuck. And then and she says, oh, Nerys, that was her name. It was Shirako and Nerys. Got it. She never talked, so we kind of let Shirako do most of the talking. They are both. It's not really a non-creepy way to put this. They're both mimes. They're both mimes. One was a wizard, one was a sorcerer. They took up the art of silent spellcasting, which is an art they sort of collaborated on together, where they use more hand gestures to get across what they want with spellcasting. So they never needed to talk when to cast spells. So we found that highly interesting, and we brought them on board. So they did a lot of stealth missions for us. Although they were very creepy. Like, you can't have mimes around and like not have them be creepy, but they were nice. You just gotta kind of get used to them first. And those are kind of the friends that went out there to do that part of the Margraves. Those are my 4 friends, and I took a part of the Western Margrave to carve out for Zobek. I've been basically the one building everything out here. It's worked for me, at least.
So there could be whole other towns like this one out there without Is that what I'm getting? You putting down here?
There could be otherwise we haven't found those towns yet, or they. I mean, they agreed to like meet me back here in at least under a month, and they are way overdue. So they didn't come back because either they're dead, they went missing, and he like shakes his head and says, "I don't even want to know what else, because my friends are pretty good at keeping their promises."
Well, we'll find them one way or another.
Yeah, we might have to find their bodies though.
Shh.
Oh, we got a bag for the.
Yeah, don't
We
worry.
got
I
a
have a bag
bag,
that can fill
yeah.
30 bodies.
Man, I don't think that's the kind of thing you say to a guy worried about finding his friends. But
30 whole bodies, Zobag.
He looks pale. Well, definitely when you say like you've got a bag for his bodies, and this is, let's not. That's very morbid. I don't like that very much, y'all.
Aha, that's enough comedic relief, Kevin.
ha 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 ha.
Yeah, yes.
So, do you think, Zobi, old pal, that we're gonna be able to just find him and tell him, hey, your boy Zobek is in trouble. He needs you to come home now.
I mean, yeah, I think they would. They're my friends. We travel around for years. Definitely. Like I helped build some of their power bases. Like I'm pretty good at like what I do, maintaining towns and convincing people to, help us out. Like that's what I kind of did. I'm the community guy. Um, if you tell them that I'm kind of like in heat over here, they'll probably like come running. I hope.
All right.
All
well,
right. Well, that's what we will set ourselves to doing then. Yeah, boys.
When you like are getting around to this part of the conversation, you guys actually hear the front doors of Zobek's mansion like burst open. And you hear like some sort of muffled shouting coming from downstairs.
everybody be on your guard.
You guys heard that?
Yeah, I heard it. We gonna go settle this real quick?
Yeah, Zobek
Yeah.
looks at like that. He says, "I wasn't expecting anybody. Maybe it's the person from the Fae." And he goes over to the door, opens it up, and you hear a very panicked kind of screaming from downstairs, and it's the voice of a young man, and you can hear the voice saying, "Come quickly! Come quickly!"
Yeah, we run.
We'll go
Please
quickly.
don't be
Run.
Keith. Yeah, I'm gonna run too.
It's not Keith. It is a young man wearing a yellow tunic of what appears to be a sun god. You kind of seen these people around town that worship some of like the different like churches here in Zobek. He looks like so panicked. Like he stumbles in here and says, Zobek, come. He looks at Zobek as he comes running down the stairs with you, and he says, thugs are threatening the priest of the sun, and blood may spill onto holy ground. I need someone right now.
Sounds like a job for us then, yeah?
We spill blood on lots of kinds of ground, though.
What kind of thugs? Just random thugs off the side of this.
Elves and a big dog.
Elves and might be our dog.
That sounds horrible.
Well, let's go see what it is, yeah?
Seems urgent. Let's take care of this first, I guess.
Okay, like a
Good.
shot, he runs off towards the door, like as he like, straight up like kicks it like back open, like to just get through it faster. You guys follow him back to his temple, and I'm going to get the map out for you guys. Do you do anything on the way? Do you ask him anything?
Are you sure it's a dog?
He says, "Oh, I certainly know it's a dog of some sort. It is a big one."
Was it big and charcoaly?
No,
Made
it
of
was.
ash, maybe?
Nope, it was definitely just a. It looked like a big old dog.
Oh, well. Then not as bad as this could have been.
Yep. So I will Oops, it's the wrong token to set up. Okay. No, I gotta look for this guy. Hold on. Human guy. Wow, really? Hold on. It's bullshit. Here we go. Come on. No. Here we go. Yeah, here we go. So you guys approach outside of the temple. You see that your clerical guy kicks in the front door, and you see this in front of you.
That is definitely a large dog.
Yes. So as you come inside of here, you actually see a few things. But even before you come inside, you see that there is a note that has been posted on the front door as he kicks it in. It has been stabbed in with a knife, as it's kind of been driven into the enormous doors outside of the temple. But as he kicks it in, you can see it kind of go flying. It doesn't go anywhere because it's stabbed in. It just seems to like go out of like the reading reach, I suppose. But as he continues to like go inside, you hear well, you actually see what the shrine looks like. So you see the shrine is filled with illumination from a brightly glowing statue of the sun god, currently despoiled by shifting shadows. Elves in black cloaks are in a threatening position near the priest, who stands defiant against them. Pews fill the far end of the chamber, and the priest stands under a white dome supported by 8 pillars. He seems calm. You do not belong here, says the priest. I demand you leave in the names of Savrog and Kors. And you see one of the elves go, if you will not listen to the city's rightful ruler, says one of the Fae, you will pay the price. You see the elves start advancing on the priest. Their blades are raised as they move to cut him down. Please place your tokens outside of the temple, as we're gonna go roll and do initiative.
Who designed this building? Goddamn awful architect. Everything is straight and this fucker's crooked.
This is how he must suffer.
Hey, gotta add a little flavor.
The flavor tastes like raspberries that are a little old.
Well, I mean, you can't always have a good flavor. Can't all be zingers.
It's the spice of life.
Okay. These guys are here. Okay. Okay. Just got that go with the machine. Yep. And then one more. Okay.
Pause, you rolled twice, by the way.
Yeah, I get an advantage on my initiative rolls.
Yeah, it already rolls advantage for you, though.
Huh?
You rolled 2 d20s already in your initiative roll. It just puts the highest number on display. You changed it in your gears last week.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that. Alright, put me back at 20, boss.
Okay. Alright, so first in the order is this big old dog. You see that this big old dog is going to, let's see, what is this guy gonna do? Let's see. Let's see. is this guy gonna try to do? This hound is actually going to go over to the 1, 2, 3. He's gonna go over to the front entrance as he sees the priest break in. The priest is going to is going to be attacked by this dog.
Whoops.
Your
Sorry.
rolls are showing.
It's a mistake.
Yeah, all right. That's right. I do have to hide my rolls. Sorry. Okay, I will.
I can't actually see what I click.
Rolls. Thank you. Roll 20. Thought it saved, but it didn't. And this doggo is going to try and attack this dude. That is going to definitely hit. So you see this guy, the priest in front of you, kicks in the door, and you see as these elves are going to attack this guy, you see this huge hound jump out into the air and pounce down back onto this guy. And you see he takes a gigantic bite out of his shoulder. You see the life immediately leave his body as he is thrown back across the
God
it
damn.
sails over you, Cavan, and immediately you see his entire neck just crack as he hits the ground and dead.
Well, damn.
And you hear this beast give out an incredible howl as he has claimed the life of this young man. And that's going to be its turn. Bosley, it's your go.
Would the people on the inside be able to hear me?
Definitely, at this point.
Okay. I'm gonna say, calm down, men. We don't have to resolve this with bloodshed. Can I try to persuade them to stop?
Yeah, you can roll persuasion. You say this, you see past the hounds, they are still advancing.
Oh, shit. Well, folks, I tried. Time to shoot a dog.
Yeah, it hits. And you do get the sneak attack because your friend is next to it. Alright, it's 15, 17. Alright, you do 17 points of damage to this dog. You get its rough tied exterior, and you think this thing could actually take quite a bit of pain for how large it is.
Well, folks, get ready. And I'm gonna end my turn.
Okay. Karen, it's your go.
So is he blocking the doorway completely, or can I get in there?
It is blocking the doorway completely. It is kind of boxed you guys out.
Okay. I will get right here then, and give it the old booming blade.
The ye old booming blade.
And I think that misses.
That definitely misses. You try to whack this thing with your booming blade, and you see it bounces off its rough hide exterior. You think this thing has actually got some very kind of great natural armor to it. You think this thing is probably better even than the normal leather armor.
All right. Well, time to burn a spell slot. We're gonna bonus action cast spiritual weapon and bonk, and a miss again. Hell yeah.
Yep. So should I bring out the good old anvil?
Yep. You can put it in his space near him somewhere.
Okay. Anvil. Boom. This good?
Yep.
Okay, cool. You spend a spell slot, and you critically fail with your anvil. It's like a Looney Tunes cartoon where the anvil falls, but it's just out of place. You think like if you had just been like maybe a little bit to the right, you could have done it, but it just makes a whole crater in the ground of this church. In the next, is that your turn?
Yeah.
All right. Next in the order, coming out from the shadows, you, Care, and the rest of you guys see two more people come out of invisibility and take out their crossbows. Care, one of these guys is going to try and shoot you.
Okay.
So this one's the short bow attack. It's a critical hit.
All right, here we go.
Okay. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. You save. So you see as one of these short bows comes over to hit you. You take immediately. Let me actually just look at this thing again, make sure I'm not getting this wrong. You take 10 points of piercing damage, but you also feel that there is poison on the end of these short bow attacks. So you also take an additional 6 points of poison damage, so 16 points of damage overall.
I get angry looking.
Right. And then Donovan, one of these guys has eyes on you, and so they are going to attempt to shoot. Wait, hold on a second. I think these guys. Hold on, let me say for a second. They actually have multiple attacks, so one is actually going to shoot you again, Care. It's a 16. I don't think that hits you.
Nope.
Okay. And so now, Donovan, one of them is going to try to shoot you twice with their short bows.
Okay.
Okay. That's not what I want.
Yo, shouldn't I mean it's too late now, but shouldn't you have gotten a attack of opportunity when the dog moved in?
It's too late now.
Yeah, that's. You know what? Yeah, I mean, the result still would have been the same because the cleric was in the same spot, but you can still make your attack on it if you want.
Okay.
You missed, so it really didn't matter.
Hell yeah.
But now we know what would have happened. Okay. 2 short bow attacks. So what's your AC now, Donovan?
19.
Okay, these both hit you then.
Oh, okay.
So I need you to make 2 Constitution saving throws. Okay. Just see this. I actually just need to delete some of these because they're no longer part of this adventure. I have a bunch of useless elemental sheets because you didn't fight them. Okay. So, yes, you save on both of those.
Nice.
So you're only going to take half damage from the poison. So you're going to take... On the first attack, you're going to take 7 piercing damage and 5 poison damage. So that's 12 damage on the first hit. And then you're going to take 9 piercing damage and then 4 poison damage on the second hit. So that's 23 points of damage all in all, if I'm doing my math right.
Yep, that is correct and very painful.
But that's going to be their turn. They can't have invisibility to shoot you guys. Kevin, it's your turn. Oh, roll your portent dice, Kevin. I don't know if you did that.
I did it.
You
earlier.
did, yeah.
I
Okay.
did it before when we were waking up or whatever.
Okay.
It's 3 and 11 if you didn't see it.
Okay, well, thank you.
So Just to clarify, these three people in the middle are good, right?
These three people in the middle, these two elves appear to be going to attack this one. This seems to be like the cleric that your boy was trying to warn you guys about, that was trying to get attacked.
Also, these two are elves and they're hostile too.
These two are elves. These are the ones that were coordinating attack.
And then we're trying to save this person, right?
Yes, the one in the middle is the head cleric.
I suppose.
Okay. Wow. This puts me in a predicament there.
Yeah, please don't fireball.
Since we're trying to save
Fuck this building, fireball, dude. This building's an abomination.
I'm going to lightning bolt.
Lightning bolt, awesome. What kind of line are you going to put that into? Ooh, nice. Yeah, that will definitely. So this is a dex save, right?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. Here, bam.
Yep, deck save.
All right. The hound fails. Let me go to this guy. He is going to. He succeeds with the 24, so yes.
When they fail, do they take half damage? Yeah.
When they fail, they take half damage. Yeah.
So 8d6. I don't get a modifier for that damage, right?
No, it's just 8d6.
Okay.
It's 24 points of damage. Jeez. Yeah. So you see the hound takes all of it. And you see the this little cutthroat guy over here. He's going to take half. He doesn't look particularly happy to be taking this damage either.
Definitely, probably not. And I'm gonna move this. Wait, I was right here, right? Here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, something like that. Wait, can is that a window?
This is yeah, these are windows.
Okay, I'm gonna move against the wall.
Okay.
Alright. And then that's my turn.
Okay. Minnie, it is your turn.
How badly does this guy that just got lightning bolt look?
He doesn't look super bad. He
Well,
succeeded on the save, so he only has like half
fuck him.
damage.
Alright, I'm a bonus action hex him,
Okay.
and he'll be disadvantage on his wisdom. And then I'm gonna take 2
Okay. You're gonna take 2 shots at him. So first one hits. The second one, hold on.
15 with disadvantage. Oh, wait.
Yep, so give me a second. Okay. Okay. Shit. I actually just saw something that you guys are not gonna like. So these guys that shot you with arrows, they actually have sneak attack?
Oh!
Yeah, so, but hold on. The only thing is that, Care, you're the only one that was nearby one of their allies, so Donovan, you're not going to get hit with this, but Care, I do need to roll sneak attack damage for you, so
Okay.
give me a second.
Don't die.
This was totally my fault. I'm sorry, I just forgot. Okay.
What a shit show.
What a shit show. So this is going to be 3d6. Wow. Care, take an extra 17 points of damage.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, kid.
Ooh, that's...
Yikes, that's gonna leave a mark.
That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. That's what the flex tab guy says. Okay. So Minnie, yes, you do hit with both of those attacks. So go
Okay.
ahead and roll damage.
Yeah, kill this guy. I already don't like him.
Kill this guy. So 12, you kill him.
Okay, he's dead.
Yeah,
So
he's
I will
dead.
raise a specter up from him.
Ooh, you get to raise a specter? Is that something you could do?
Yeah, let me link. Where do I have it?
Spectre, fuck. Alert, so you can curse the soul of a person. You can curse the soul of a person. Okay, yes, this is your Hexblade thing. So yeah, you raise a specter. Okay, let me quickly just get a specter.
So yeah, and he just gets +3 temporary health.
Right.
Oh, he ain't gonna be here very long. You gotta roll initiative for him, I think.
Yep.
If you want, you could just have him on the same initiative as me. So.
Yep.
it's not-
So I'll just roll into initiative. So let's just have this guy go into initiative. Wow. The Spectre wants to fight.
So are these guys at full health or are they just at 3 HP?
What? The guy you just shot?
No, the guy that I raised.
The guy you raised? They have
Because it says the statistics are which are in the monster manual.
It is
Uh,
a specter creature.
yeah, it's a specter creature. So this specter creature, I mean, no, like if it's in the if this is like the specter that I'm thinking of as a specter,
It's a CR1 22 HP creature.
yeah, so it is 22 HP. It's got a bunch of stats on it. But yeah, so and it's going to gain temporary floods, so 3 extra
So
hit
3,
points.
yeah.
Okay, yep, and it is.
And when it attacks, is it a melee attack or does he have a range attack?
He has a melee attack.
And only a melee attack, right?
Only a melee attack. It is
Alright.
life drain.
Okay. And I'm gonna try to hide behind this little, like, in between these two. I can't really,
Mhm.
And that's it.
Okay. Is these elves' turn. These elves are going to get over here. Let's see. Okay, this priest is going to be attacked by these evil people.
Also, Liz, its attack bonus modifier is equal to your charisma
Yeah.
modifier.
Okay, their sheets are fucking up, so that's not great. So I'm just going to manually do their attacks, which sucks, but it happens. Let's see, that meets it. So you see one of them slash into this priest with a rapier. It seems that one sticks. 6. That one's gonna miss. That one's gonna hit. That one's gonna hit. Let me just do the damage. You see this cleric gets sliced apart by these 2 elves as they just cut them down. And you see they are dead where they stand. And that's going to be their turn. Donovan, it is your go. Can I hear Donovan, or have I gone into like another universe?
I just realized I muted my mic.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
I'm gonna beat the shit out of this guy and then action surge.
Oh, is this like an action surge, or?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. So hold on, let me count this out. Just give me a second. So the first attack misses. The second attack and the third attack hits. The fifth attack misses, but then the last one, of course, hits because the critical goes to stack. So you got 4 attacks in. So wait, hold on. Let me actually
You
recount.
mean 3 attacks?
Yeah, 3 attacks.
One of which is your butt.
The butt's the most powerful instrument you got.
You can re-roll a d10, by the way.
Nice.
You can reroll the d10. That's a 5. Good shit. That's gonna be plus. That's a 10. All right. So yeah, you guys can do the math. I'm gonna relegate math to you guys. All right. Yes, that's
What was that? 56? 56.
25,
56.
31.
Yeah, it's 56.
Okay. Yeah, 56. 56 points of damage towards the wolf.
Yep.
All right. You deal 56 points of damage. This wolf looks awful, but is still up.
Well, I mean, that's my turn. So good luck, boys.
It's the hound's turn. The hound is actually going to look at the situation, and it hears a whistle from the 2 elves, and it merely like gives out a long howl, and is going to cast Dimension Door.
The wolf
and-
is. I'm gonna counter spell.
You absolutely can try. It's a 4th level spell.
Oh. What do I roll for a high level spell?
For a high level spell, let me actually just double check for Dimension Door. I think it's 4th level, but let me check. For a when you counter spell a high level spell, so yeah, this is a 4th level spell. You have to beat a spell casting DC from where it's like level. So you have to beat a 14, I believe.
With
So
a charisma check. Straight charisma check.
So it just been my charisma thing.
well,
Yep.
let me quickly look. So counter spell.
What's your modifier?
Yeah, so
charisma.
your DC equals, so yeah, this would be, you have to be a 14 DC.
Wait.
Yeah, so you have to use using your spell casting ability. So that's a save. That's not your.
How would I? I don't actually have a spell.
No, you just click
What?
the word charisma.
What is your modifier?
+7 to
Uh,
my. Oh no,
I use my
+3.
portent
So you
to
mean like
cancel-
this?
Oh, okay. Maybe
Yes.
just a roll.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So that beats it. It tries to cast Dimension Door. Pew! And you just say, nah. And this sound, you see a door open for it, and then it immediately closes in front of you, Minnie. It looks kind of worried now.
I'm just gonna smile at it.
Rough. Bosley, is your turn.
Bosley,
Oh,
shoot
wait,
out
hold
this
on.
window.
Actually, hold on. Before I do that, it was actually the Spectre's turn before your turn. Before it was the Hound's turn. So
Spectre's just gonna whack one of those elves.
okay, it's got a 5 spell of 50 feet. So 1, 2, 3. It's gonna whack one of the elves. It's gonna try to, anyways. It's gonna life drain. It's gonna be a 15.
It gets +3.
It's a +3.
Yeah, for my charisma modifier.
Gotcha. Well, that's definitely gonna hit then. And that's going to do 11 necrotic damage. And they have to make a Constitution saving throw. Which they succeed at. You see that. Oh, wait, hold on a second. Their thing is still fucked up. That shouldn't be what it is. No, they only get a +2 to this, so that would be. No, they fail. So yeah, their maximum hit points is reduced by 11, so that's not great for them. Doesn't look super injured by the life drain. So yeah, Spectre made its move. Now it's Bosley's turn, I believe. Bosley, are you muted now, or?
Yes, I am muted. How thick is this window?
This window, not super thick.
All right, I'm just gonna bust it out.
Okay, what are you gonna do to bust it? Are you gonna make an athletics check to try and just careen through it, or are you gonna use an attack?
I guess I could just shoot through it.
Okay.
That'd probably, if it's thin, it'd probably shatter it. But okay.
I'm gonna say with a critical hit, you just shatter it. You see it shatter all over the place, and you have now created an entryway to get inside.
All right, folks, after you. And then I'm gonna end my turn.
All right. Thanks, bud. And I wink at Bosley.
Anytime.
So, here's the thing. It says in the rules that you can jump an amount of feet equal to your strength, right?
Yes.
So if I just wanted to jump in here from where I am, that doesn't require anything?
No, not really. It would
Okay.
just take your movement, but other than that, no.
I think that's 10 feet, right?
Yep, it's 10 feet.
How
You will
many
be
more
stepping away
feet do
from
we
the
got?
doggo, though. So if you
He can make
wanna-
an opportunity attack. I don't even give a shit.
it's a 21 versus AC.
It hits.
Okay, make a strength saving throw.
Piece of shit, dog. God damn it.
Nice one, dude.
Oh,
So
boy.
as you're about to jump through the window, it bites you, and knocks you prone. And you were going to take 23 piercing damage.
Holy fuck.
But does that hit?
It does hit because. Wait, hold on. The Donovan, did you make an attack?
Yeah, because it attacked him. Even if it's
Oh
an
yeah,
opportunity
well,
attack.
18 totally hits.
God damn.
It's 19. You kill this dog though in revenge. It just you see like you cut like its head clean off as
Okay,
it does 23 damage to your friend.
so here's my question. What's the order of operations here?
So the order of operations is you tried to move, it attacked you, and then in response to that, Donovan attacked the dog.
Makes sense.
Yeah, it has to attack you first in order for him to take the.
Well,
Okay.
I mean,
So you still took that 23 piercing damage from the dog.
I do agree with that, but it does say when a creature makes an attack rather than succeeds an attack.
It's
So, like,
okay. I'll
it could
take
Oh.
this.
You know what? You're totally right. If it says like it makes an attack, then yeah, it should work like that. Never mind. So don't take the 23 piercing damage. Continue with your turn.
Alright, and then I'm just gonna walk in the fucking door.
Oh yeah, you kind of like ran over to the window, and then Donovan just snipes this fucking dog from where he is, and yeah, he just does it.
I'm
Alright.
hungry.
I'm gonna cast. Sorry, Juju. I'm gonna cast Magic Circle on these two fucking elves right here.
Let's see. It takes a minute to cast this.
No, really?
Yeah, I'm looking at it, man. It
Yeah,
takes a
casting
minute.
time a
Casting
minute.
time right up there.
I'm not gonna cast Magic Circle on these fucking elves.
You're just like, wait there, and just like.
This is
I'm
take
gonna
too long.
cast Call Lightning on these
I have to
fucking
get-
elves.
I have to get on my chalk. Just- Oh, I'm
Here's-
sorry,
don't
that was-
don't worry about that damage. I'm gonna cast Call Lightning on these fucking dumb, stupid elves.
These stupid ass elves. Yeah. Okay, they're gonna make a Dex saving throw, and let's see these first.
Just letting you know, I'm gonna channel Divinity, so I get to roll
max
get
damage.
to do max damage to them.
Okay, so the first one saves. and the second one saves.
That's-
So
I'm
Yep.
real mad now.
yeah,
But,
so yeah, you get
they
to
s-
do max damage, and
15
these guys take
damage.
half.
Ooh, he's fuming.
All right, so they both take 15 damage.
Yeah, they look thoroughly annoyed by this. They, as you strike them with lightning, and they try to jump out of the way. They look very annoyed, and one of them says, "You should be careful where you point your lightning, old
Listen,
man."
you dumb fucking dog. You pissed me off already.
Dog.
I'm gonna put the
That's
anvil right here.
racist.
I'm gonna put the anvil right here. I can't get it in
Oh,
range
okay,
yet,
yeah,
but
point-
it's gonna
yeah, I
come over
will-
here.
It's gonna point that over there. Yeah.
You listen here, you stupid fucking elves. My anvil's coming for you, and I'm gonna fucking you motherfuckers. And
That last part didn't even like come out to a full sentence.
And then I'll end my fucking turn.
Okay. Okay, that's gonna be your turn. So this one over here, the one near the window, is gonna see that the cleric is in fact dead. So this guy is going to go towards this window and is going to misty step out the window. So he's gonna go 1, 2, and then he's gonna take full movement action, just run away. So
I hate this guy. I hate him.
Coward.
1,
coward.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then you guys see that he is out of sight.
Just
So,
die like the rest of your friends,
You
pal.
pieces of shit, you just stand there. I dare you, you motherfuckers.
Kevin, it's your turn.
Cab,
Um,
you got this.
okay.
You know, Kevin, you could get revenge on Kara right now with a cool fireball spell.
I
But it
thought
would
about
also-
that, but
It would, it would.
You had a cool bonding moment earlier, and that kind of smoothed things over.
is this technically door or not door?
This whole thing,
where
this
where I'm
white
standing at
thing-
right now, is it this one?
This
or...
is you're kind
yeah.
of in the doorway right now.
Okay, because I was trying to figure out how far up I have to go to get inside.
Yeah. So you're over here right now. You could easily just like go over there and climb inside. Yeah.
Okay, I fucked this up, but I think I can go right here.
Yep, you can go there.
Okay. Fuck. I am going to. I mean, I don't know if I want to kill these elves because I kind of want to question them why the fuck they're doing this shit. So
Pretty evil. They gotta be.
what?
They gotta be evil. You gotta kill them.
Well,
Whole
I'm-
person.
Well, yeah, I am going to, but I just don't know if I want to do. Wait, why is this all the way down? Yeah, I'm gonna hold person, the bottom one, and I'm gonna make his thing a 3.
Okay, he defo fails them. You
So-
think like yeah? He says, "Ha! You think your stupid mortal spell is going to?"
So I just hold him, and then yeah, that's my turn.
All right, Minnie, it's your turn then.
I'll shoot the other one then. The one that's not help.
Okay. That hits. Yep. That also the second one hits. Do you get advantage on the third
No,
one?
I don't.
Okay, that's going to not hit them.
Wait, yes, don't you?
I only
you
get
keep-
advantage on one of them. The next
You
one.
keep hitting?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yep, so that's
Rooney.
25, 27, 33. Okay, yep. So you do 33 points of damage to the top one. Seems like this one is actually like getting to a point in which she is looking to be. She doesn't like the situation she's in right now.
That's it for me.
All right. Oops, shit! I skipped over the turn. Do you see the one of these elves go looks to the one that's found, and she says, "I'll pray for you." And she
What?
goes 1, 2, 3, misty steps out the window.
Can I counterspell it?
2. You can if you want.
No, I don't. I have one already. I don't want to waste my spots.
Yep. So she's gonna just misty step out. 1, 2. Is going to take the rest of the dash action to 2, 3, 5, and is going to dash around the corner and be out of sight. Leaving just one behind. And she is going to do her Constitution saving throw.
It's wisdom, I think.
Wisdom.
Okay, yeah, cool, wisdom. Wisdom saving throws. They're great. They're not great at this. Let's see, just a straight up D20. That's a 15.
It meets.
Okay, this woman is unbound from your spell, and she says, "You think you're ow?" And she like heals like some. You see, like she's like cupping her wounds a little bit. And she says, "God." And Donovan, it's your turn.
I'm gonna take the dash action, and I'm just gonna run up on her.
All right.
Damn.
You know, that's about it. I think I'm able to hit with the butt.
Nope.
Even if
No.
You have to make the attack action to do it as a bonus action.
Well, then I'll second wind as my bonus action, and then that'll be my turn.
Okay. It's the Spectre's turn. Spectre is going to continue to just eat this this woman's soul. That will not hit.
Ooh. Wait, don't I get to control it?
Yes, you can.
I'll ready an attack instead of attacking.
You're just gonna ready attack?
I don't want to kill it. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, okay. She's just gonna ready this attack, and I will just make sure that one didn't count. I'll just say that was a bit of a jump on the gun on my part. Bosley, is your go?
I'm gonna use my cunning bonus action to dash, run up to this woman,
Who's that? What's that?
and attempt to tackle her to the ground.
Okay. Make an athletics check. Athletics. You can't do acrobatics because you are the one that's doing this. So.
Fuck.
Tackling goblin, not the best.
You try to jump and tackle her, and she like holds your forehead as you're trying to like get to her, and she says,
Let me at him.
You are pathetic. Do not touch me."
Oh, you're gonna be pathetic in a couple of minutes.
Whoa.
Your face is already pathetic.
Got him.
I mean, I'm not arguing, but okay, I'm gonna end my turn.
That's you got him. Yeah, I'm not gonna argue. So, Care, it is your turn.
I look at the elf, and I say, I really wanted you to see this, so I'm gonna anvil you after I do it. And I cast Revivify on the dead guy.
Okay, yeah. The dead guy is going to revivify you. You bring this person back to life. And
He has one hit, so he's technically conscious.
this looks like you've really miffed this elf off. She's like, "You suck. You just suck."
Yeah, all your friends are gone. You're surrounded. Why don't you come and give in peacefully so I don't have to bludgeon you to death with this big anvil?
No.
I mean, that's your option, and I'm gonna just bludgeon her to death with this big anvil.
All right.
Oh, come on!
It's gonna be a 13. That's not going to hit.
Well, in another world, one where I had advantage on this anvil, your head would have got caved in.
Is that the timeline where you're handsome as well?
No, it's the timeline where you eat my shit, you stupid lady. In my turn.
I think it's the time. Were you in the timeline where you're eating my shit right now?
I mean, you're gonna die right now. You're gonna try to attack one of us. And that guy with the spear is gonna cut your tiny fucking elf arm off. You stupid fey piece of shit.
Well, good to know. You see, this woman is going to Misty Step, over here,
Wait, is
and
it her turn?
oh no,
It's
my
not.
bad. I fucking guessed.
Yeah.
Yeah, Calvin, go ahead, my man.
Like, what the fuck?
I was doing a little.
It's like, wait, what? She just like...
He got like really into the bit, dude.
Yeah, my bad. I didn't know you guys were so into it right there. Fucking define turn order and everything. God damn.
I was getting too into it. I was too deep. I was in too deep. But yeah, Calvin, it's just
I'm gonna hold prisoner.
go ahead. She's gonna make a saving throw.
She has to be 15.
It's wisdom, right?
Yeah.
Wisdom. Okay, they're just a straight D20 roll. It's an 18.
God damn it, dude. How does she have no modifiers and still
Come
beat
on,
us?
Kevin. You could just kill her right now.
She's like, pathetic mortal spells. You're totally eating my shit right now.
Hey, you see your friend over there to the far left?
No.
He's pretty mortal.
It's a
Fucking dead
dead
on the
one.
ground.
Yeah, it's a dead
That's-
one. You killed
Oh, I'm
one.
sorry. I'm sorry. You mean the one to my right? Do you not even know left and right in this universe?
Yeah, my left. Shut up.
Shit,
I believe
you really
no.
eat this shit right
it might
now.
be your left, but you said my left, which means you pointed me in the wrong direction.
You really eating your shit right now, Bosley. This
Sounds like
supposed to
somebody.
be a-
It sounds like somebody needs to go to school. That's what I think.
Oh,
Some
Jesus
proper basic
Christ.
education.
By the waves of Valkyr, you're really getting my goat right now.
We don't want to kill her. We want to interrogate her. And
I
that's my
want to
turn.
kill her now.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay, Minnie, it's your turn.
Guys, are we really just gonna kill her without getting any answer?
I mean, we want to knock her out by conking her over the head, but you know, she's being a real shit eater right now.
I believe we're in the timeline where you're eating my shit and none of your attacks are working.
So is that a thing where I can attack her but not go for lethal damage so she doesn't actually die? She's gonna...
Yeah.
Take her kneecaps out, Minnie.
Yeah, you could just take her kneecaps out with your
Alright,
shots.
I'll
You just
shoot.
call
I'll
them
shoot at her
non-lethal.
knees. I'll shoot at her knees.
Okay.
You can do non-lethal damage with any weapon.
11.
That's not gonna hit. Not gonna hit. That hits.
God
And she says,
damn it!
oh, these two arrows flying by me. They're not doing. Ow!
Kill her!
It's 8 points of damage. You see, she gets it right in the knees where you planted it to her. And yes, is that your turn, Minnie?
Yeah,
Or you
that's
do
it.
Anything else? All right. On her turn, she's going to attempt to cast Misty Step.
I
Does
cancel
anybody cancels it? And she's like, "Well, alright then. I guess I'll do this again." And she attacks the priest.
Donovan.
Yep, Donovan.
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 Oh no!
Nice.
That's gotta be a well.
Literally-
Go for it from me.
Wait, can my Spectre use his ready to action?
You certainly can if you want
Alright,
to.
Go,
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it. Gives a +3 on his.
Yeah, you never actually told me what you were readying it for, but I will allow it for this. So yeah, totally. That's a 7.
God damn.
Jesus Christ.
She says, "Oh man, all these attacks—they're just not hitting me."
How's
Are
she
you
rolling
guys-
like a god, dude?
How are you so bad? You're so
You
bad.
really chewing through my diamonds here, Mr. Cleric. You better dodge.
She's going to attack the priest. So
It's like I got a crit or something.
Critical
Please
miss.
do a
Critical
crit
miss. Critical miss.
20. So this person is revived from the dead, only to be killed once again.
God damn it.
She looks at Bosley and she says, "I think you killed one of my friends, correct?"
Yeah, go for it. I didn't do it, but yeah, go for it. Hit me.
Oh, if it wasn't you. And she looks to Donovan. She says, "You just try to stab me. I think I've got a better shot at you."
You may try.
I may try. Oh, well, thank you for your vote of confidence. Does a 24 hit you?
Of course it does.
Well, all right then.
This is all in character, by the way.
Of course it does. Oh, of course. Let's see.
This is the final boss.
Who's this smug piece of shit?
Oh, you think I'm smug? Oh, you don't even want to meet my bosses. They are smug.
Yeah, tell me about your
Fake
bosses.
Pieces of shit. I hate them all.
So, okay. So that's going to be 12 points of damage.
Oh my god, max damage. roll.
Plus another. This is for poison. That's 7 points of poison damage. This one
Okay.
you do not get to save on.
Okay.
So it's just. So you're going to take in total 19 points of damage. She says,
Yeah.
"Oh my, what an incredible crowd! It appears that I've."
Outstage your fucking welcome. That's what.
Outstayed my welcome. I think I just.
Show her the knucks, Donnie. Show her the knucks.
Yeah, Donovan, it's your turn. She's boasting to you.
Oh!
Oh,
He
finally.
hits her with his butt.
Yeah, with the butt. Yes.
So just one hits.
Just one hits.
What
Yep.
the fuck is up?
13 damage.
I can
16.
re-roll that 1d. Oh wait, that 1d6.
Can you roll a 1 or a 2?
4.
1d4.
1d. I can roll a 1d or 1 or a 2. Yeah.
Yo,
Yep.
14 damage. Awesome.
9 plus 5. I don't. 14. I think. 13.
14 damage.
That's 15.
I don't know, it looks like
So-
28 to me.
It went up by 1.
Yeah. And it was,
It
at
was
13.
13.
Now it's 14.
3 plus 5 is 8.
You're dumb.
3 plus 5. Yeah.
What
that's
is this
that's
man
still-
talking about?
So
yeah,
you
that's
rerolled
9.
He's
Eight.
re-rolling the 2
That's
in his
14
brute
damage.
damage. It's
Oh, I thought
14 fucking damage.
No, I re-rolled. Wait, can I don't think I can
thought
don't
it was
re-roll.
get to
re-rolling the
re-roll.
brute.
You don't get to re-roll brute.
Yeah,
It
you
just
re-roll.
says on
you-
attack rolls.
I can re-
It says on damage.
I'm gonna kill you both. I know how my
No.
character works. You re-roll the butt attack, not the
Uh,
brute damage, not the radiant damage.
Okay.
Yeah, you went up by 1. You rolled a 2.
Yeah, it was 14 damage.
Okay. All right. It's 14. It's 14 damage to this elf.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. You slam her with your butt of your blade, and she says, "Pew! Oh, I'm gonna have a mild concussion. It's too bad none of your pointy attacks hit me."
Oh, you're gonna die in like 5 seconds. Don't even worry about it.
She
Yeah.
about to die. You're about to die to one of your allies. Miss Spectre is gonna fucking eat her face.
On its turn, do you want the specter to eat her face?
Yeah. Oh, that's the same road. Come on, guys.
My
This is
God.
like-
You see the specter attack her, and she says, "That's the ghost of my comrade. The comrade knows how good I am compared to all of you, and obviously would not attack me. You guys."
And the Spectre is
are-
furious.
The specter is so furious, and this is super scary. She's just not giving a shit about it.
I
Bosley
think all
is.
specters are furious, by the way. Just
Yeah.
like as a default state of being cursed to roam the land in their spectral form and knowing no
it-
peace until death.
Yeah, it is. The specter is furious because it's being controlled by a mortal like you, and that's what's making it so rage filled.
Bosley,
Um,
just kill it.
I'm
Kill this
gonna
stupid thing.
I'm gonna shoot her other knee.
Okay. Oh my!
How?
Is this possible? Where all of you are just eating all of my shit right now?
Bosley, why are you shooting the ground?
Just shoot her, Bosley.
He shoots his own knee. What are you doing, Bosley?
I just try to pull my crossbow out too quick and shoot my fucking self.
She says, "Oh, is this? Are you?" As you see, like she's like put your arrow into the ground. It says, "Is this a surrender? Are you surrendering to my true superiority right now?"
I hate
No,
it.
just kill her already, somebody.
All right, here's my question. Where's my familiar?
Blood
You're
gum.
from. It's. I just kind of like always imagined it's on your shoulder. If you want to release it off, you can do that.
You know what? Fucking hell. I'm angry right now. I'm pulling out another bag of tricks from my bag of tricks.
Okay. You're pulling. This is you, Bosley, right?
Yes.
That's an action on your turn. You've used it to try and
Is
shoot.
it? I thought it was a bonus action.
Let me look. I don't think it specifies, but let me look. Bag of tricks.
It
Okay,
seems
bag of
actiony enough.
So
Take a piss,
you
okay.
can use an action to pull. Yeah, so it requires an action.
Damn it. All right. Well, then it's not my turn anymore.
Oh, is that a bag of furry tails?
Yeah. Why don't you take your pick?
I'm not into that stuff. You can keep your kinks to yourself.
You freak.
It's 2019. You can't kink shame anymore.
Clearly you mortals are not sophisticated enough to know the kinks of the Fae, and that's not my
Doesn't
style.
matter, you freak.
All right, so I've been meaning to ask this question for a long time. If my familiar is taking actions and stuff in the middle of combat, does he move on my initiative, or do I have to roll him one?
We're gonna roll him one because once he like enters the fray, you just haven't been commanding him. It's just kind of like you've just been keeping him on your shoulder. So once you just order him to do something, he will like enter the initiative. So that's how that works.
All right, I want him to have one. I don't. Hold on though, because I think I can roll him.
All right.
You slow fucking bird! You was gonna be a cool part of this, but now I'm gonna have to do it on my own.
Well, to be fair, that means that it goes after your order, so it doesn't go on like the next turn. So
Yeah,
That's
that's fine. See you later, you fucking bird. I march around here, and I try to booming blade this dumb bitch.
that would work, but she's going to use her reaction to parry your blow. Actually, no, that only adds a 2. Never mind. You do your thing. So she's not able to block it.
I really want to use my. No, I shouldn't.
That's 5, 12, 17 points of damage. Yeah, it looks like she is still up. Still not looking great though.
You know, that's the one. That's the one of the 1-2 punch. Here's the second, and it misses. Fucking.
Oh, she caresses the anvil as it tries to hit her, and she says, "Oh my, is this a spectral anvil? You couldn't even afford a real one? You cheap mortals."
I'm gonna get you so good. I swear to God.
All right. It is the other elves' turn. They're going to continue to run away.
Wait, it's my turn.
Oh, it is? Never mind. Fucking wait. So no, it was Kair's turn.
Yeah, and I'm
Yeah.
after Kier.
I thought it was Cavin's turn next.
I am
Kevin.
Kevin.
That's Kevin.
Kevin.
Oh, I thought you were Donovan.
No, I'm
sorry.
Oh,
What is it?
I'm sorry. There is a real disconnect for me sometimes. Yeah, it is your turn. Well, no, these guys went out of sight to continue to running away, so they are just continuing to just put distance away from you guys.
Oh, I don't see them on the turn order. Like, I was just
Yeah.
next. Okay.
Yeah, that's just because they evaporated from
Okay.
the map. So
All right. I'm gonna hold person, but I'm gonna make her roll 11, and I'm just gonna say, just tie her up, boys. I'm tired of this.
okay. Yeah, with an 11, she totally fails, and she says, "You stupid mortal magic! I was going to surpass this. I knew I was, but you and your crafty tricks."
And I realize that, and it's fucking, god damn it. Okay, go.
All right, Minnie, is your turn.
I'm just shooter niece anyway.
Okay. That's gonna hit. 10 damage. Definitely hits. Hold on. So that's 6, that's 18, 28, plus, another 8. You see she looks to be, like, this shot pierces her right through her lungs, and it seems like she is on the verge of passing out. So if you do another attack and it puts her below 0, it would just be non-lethal, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn, Minnie.
get her! Yeah!
Yeah!
Die!
She goes down.
Yeah, fuck you, lady.
Yeah,
Die, you
Jesus
crafty
Christ.
bitch!
Get back on my shoulder, you stupid bird.
Yeah, and that's where we're going to end combat.
I fucking hate that stupid elf.
Fucking tie her up before she
I'm
wakes up.
not gonna busy myself with that. I'm gonna immediately go and revivify
Yeah. so you
600 fucking gold worth of diamonds on this.
I'm gonna start tying up this lady.
You see this man get back up. And he gasps, oh my gosh, that sucked so bad. I'm gonna have scars.
Listen, you're really gonna get some scars soon.
Oh
Oh
my
gosh,
God, who revived me?
I did twice.
You're gonna get your money back.
Yeah, that's 600 gold worth of fucking diamonds, you crazy
Yep.
old bastard. What do
Uh,
these people even want with your ass?
He pulls out 600 gold pieces from his pockets and he gives it to you because he is a priest and he does this sort of stuff all the time. So
Damn,
he
that
just
was
gives
quick.
that to you. Yeah,
Oh.
he's just
I
like.
also helped in the revival.
Although
Shut
instead
the
of
fuck up, Bosley. I'm so angry right now. Shouldn't you be tying up that? Isn't that what goblins do? They tie up elf bitches for a living. God bless it. And I storm around for a while.
That's okay.
Help me tie her up, Donovan. What are you doing?
I'm already tying her up.
Oh, okay, Jesus.
Here's
fucking tired.
crazy, man. Your bird just places itself on the pillar. It just goes. "Coo,
You
coo."
stupid slow ass bird. I was gonna use you for the 1-2 lightning punch and you fucking slow. You got to put some punch.
Yeah. So you're just tying this elf up.
Yep.
Yep.
You see the priest looks at the shrine like up by the corner
Hold
of
up.
the room.
I'm actually gonna give her a kick in the kidney while she's down too, though.
Kick her in the kidneys and she breathes out. Soft.
Fuck you.
Soft.
Oh, you're just asking for more kicks.
She's already
Oh,
down, you
I'm
dumb
s-
goblin. You're gonna kill her.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I thought you were gonna kick the shit out of me so you could eat it.
I take off one of my boots. I take off one of my socks.
I ain't tie off one of your socks. Okay,
Nope, I stuff my dirty old sea sock into their dumb elf mouth.
You see,
and then
they look destroyed when you do
And I
this.
put my fucking boot back on and I tell my bird, you know what? I need a new pair of socks now.
Your bird flies out to go get you new socks.
I think we should get out of here before those other fuckers come back. We probably should go somewhere where there's less fucking windows.
We'll be fine.
Yeah, you see the cleric go. I'm definitely in. You see the cleric cast Cure Wounds on themselves. You see them like get their hit points back, and they say, "I took a lot of damage, so those people were not nice."
Here's what we're
about-
gonna do. What are these pews made out of?
Well, the pews are made out of. They are made out of white marble.
As soon as I
Alright,
hear that, I'm gonna
Donovan.
come over there and I'm gonna pick them up.
Yeah, I cast guidance on both of them.
Okay, yeah. With two people, you just easily do it. You kind of drag them over towards the doorways and the open windows.
Yep.
Okay, and you start just piling them over there so that they're blocked up.
Yeah, if they're coming back, they're gonna get a fight. I tell you what, I'm so riled up by that shit.
Okay. While you're doing this, I think you guys probably do take note of on the front entrance door where the kind of the assistant cleric kicked in before he was killed by that huge wolf. You see that there is still a note knifed in on the door.
Can I search the lady too to see if she has any clues on her?
I'll grab it.
Absolutely, you can. So if you want to search the lady, you can do a nature or investigation check.
I look at
Before we
Goblin. I was like, "Go, let me help you. Help me with this, or let me help you."
Okay. I don't even.
Before
wanna
we
touch her.
bar up the doors, I'm gonna grab that note.
Okay,
Just you can deal with it after their investigation. I just wanted to make a.
so you're helping out with his check.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
helping out with his or whatever.
Okay, you're helping out with the check. So you're examining the corpses. So the first thing you know is that they look like fey creatures and they possess bladed weapons, of course. But however, upon further notice, you know that these are not elves, but they're Scouthazi or Shadow Fae. They are a local legend in Zobek, long since vanished from everyday life. You know that the Shadow Fae are creatures of neither the forest nor the Fae wilderness. But then you notice that the Shadow Fae are natives to a place called the Shadow Realm. which is another plane of existence and the source of shadow magic.
This is a fae from the Shadow Realm.
Well,
Cool.
I guess that means we know they're assholes.
The note on the door, if you want to read it, says, "Let it be known to all who come here, the charter of the Temple of Perun and Kors is revoked by order of the Ambassador Thelamandrane. None may enter, visit, chant, keep vigil, or worship here, unless and until the priesthood conforms to the new practices. Those who violate this order are subject to summary execution or removal by the forces of the realm. By his hand, His Excellency Galeen Themamandran, hidden ambassador in extraordinary of the Winter Court to the Fey city of Zobek."
I
Man,
read all that and fuck up a lot of it, I'm sure. But I think you guys get the gist.
Well, we gotta kill that guy.
You know, it looks like these Fae are gonna be a little bit more of a problem than we initially expected.
Nah, they're no big deal.
hey, Minnie,
What's up?
do me a favor. Get
Yeah,
Margaret,
it depends on what it is.
get Margaret to get potluck. We need to do some interrogation.
Acid interrogation.
Oh,
Uh,
why don't you get potluck?
Oh
So,
my gosh. Why do
on
you
that
fight me
note-
every step of the way?
On that note, as you talk about acid interrogation, we are going to end the session there. As I think we will probably go further into things next session, and we start into this new arc of the Shadow Fae. Yep. So, good job, guys.
Whew.
God, fuck that lady.
We fucking beat the big bad.
That was the boss forever.
That was the boss. That was
Hey,
the boss that
is-
could compare insults to you.
Is this what the head priest looks like? Because he looks like a douchebag, and I don't trust him or don't.
Yeah, this head priest looks like dog shit.
he looks like a fucking skyman. Like, God, I don't even know.
Looks like a fucking gypsy.
I don't know if we should have revived him twice, dude. To be honest.
You know, he willingly gave away 600 pretty quickly. He could be nice, you know, give us
Yeah,
some
for
money.
fucking indulgences that he's extorting off of people.
Well, it's just-
Jesus.
you know how it is. It's just how it has to be.